Halloween! We're back. This is shout out to Sky Meyer. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I met her today. One of the Met students of Rhode Island. She's an artist. This is her new song. She's a teenager, Bright Star. Shout out to her. I am Sound. You already know the vibes, aka Victor. But today I'm Jason with the mask, with the pigtails. Halloween vibes. Shout out to co-host extraordinaire Noel in the building, aka Carrot Top, Carrot Mop, Carrot Top, Carrot Bottom.
Type shit.
Carrot Bod.
Type shit.
We got Marloon in the building. Show me your Halloween. We gotta show me your Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone out there. Halloween week on the podcast. Look at Marloon's outfit, guys. Look at this.
It's
look at
funniest
this.
Shit ever.
Don't get too scared.
Look. Oh shit.
Don't get too scared.
The scariest thing
I
on the
internet. I know a lot of y'all haven't used one of these in a while.
Some of them never ever in their life.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, y'all don't know what this is. I know y'all don't.
They got no idea about that.
No
it's
idea,
not immigration paper.
It's not.
Listen.
It's even worse. It's responsibilities.
I bet you've never gone past the first line. I put money on that.
My God. That's crazy. Listen, love everyone out there. Shout out to everyone out there. If you're watching us live right now in the live chat, please leave a comment. Share your opinion about the topic. Share your opinions about us. You are all our producers for the live stream. So let us know how we sound, how we look. Any takes, any suggestions, let us know. You know, are we not laggy? Are we sounding? Last week we had some issues, but not this week. Appreciate you guys last week for helping us out and pointing that out as well during the podcast, during the live stream effort of the podcast. Also, we're available on audio platforms. Make sure to check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere that podcasts are readily available. Live from Rhode Island, the small state in the country with the biggest heart and the biggest creatives. We're going to cover a lot of local news that happened towards the end of the podcast, so stay tuned for that. But, man, you know, shout out to Edwin and Elabel for last week. Round of applause for them. You know what I'm saying? They held it down. They did their thing.
What the hell?
It's not playing?
Ocean fucked it up.
Or maybe he swapped it to a different color?
He swapped it.
There we go. Now it's back.
That's hilarious.
My son going crazy in the studio. I had a feeling he played with something over there.
Yeah.
But Elabel and Edwin couldn't make it. They were going to try to come this week, but they couldn't make it. Edwin said that he had to meet some girl that was selling like some hamsters or something.
No way.
He's trying to buy some hamsters.
Are you being deadass?
He's trying to buy hamsters. I swear.
No, you're fucking lying, bro. You're trolling.
He's buying
You're
hamsters.
lying, right?
You're lying.
He's
I'll call
every
him.
week something with Edwin. Now
I'll
he wants to buy
FaceTime him
hamsters.
I'll FaceTime him right now.
bless,
FaceTime him, I
God
swear to
bless
God,
them
whoa.
hamsters.
Nah, this nigga did not say
God
that.
bless them hamsters.
I swear to God.
Them hamsters.
G-O-double
them
D.
survive, bro.
Them niggas are gonna die.
Yeah, they're gonna die. He's
Look
not gonna maintain them,
FaceTime
bro.
him. He's buying some
Bro,
hamsters right now.
He has to like clean them and like change their thing out like every like week because them motherfuckers stink.
Oh yeah, and I'm on Drake's op list. Don't worry, we're gonna get to that. I'm on Drake's op list.
Yo.
Fuck you, Drake Debatable on Twitter, wherever the fuck you are. Let's see what Edwin is saying about buying hamsters. He's probably watching live with the hamster in his fucking hands. Type of soft shit's going on in his life.
He's not buying nothing, bro.
He's probably with the hamster. He's busy, bro. Let him be. He's too busy for us, bro.
He might have something
Cool
else in
guys
his
need
hand.
hamsters, bro. Let him do his thing with the hamsters.
No, I'm talking shit.
Let him do his thing with the hamsters.
Nigga, how old is this nigga? 27? The fuck you gonna do with a hamster?
Listen,
Put peanut butter on your nuts and have it lick it off? Like, what are we talking about right
allegedly.
now? Allegedly.
Just jokes. We
Just
don't condone
jokes.
into none of that. Who did that? That was someone that did that, though, no?
Yeah, our friend.
Oh,
He
Oscar?
did it with a cat, yeah.
Oscar.
That
Oh,
nigga's
my
crazy.
God. Oscar's crazy.
Nigga in middle school. That
That's
shit
one of
was
the craziest
crazy.
things I heard in my life. My
Y'all
God.
got some weird friends, bro.
Yeah, no, shout out to Oscar, though. I think his grandma passed away.
I think so, yeah.
Condolences, rest in peace, Oscar's grandma.
Rest in peace.
Legendary woman. Man, that's a little quick nostalgia hit. But let's get right to it. You know, got the pumpkin on me. Got that pumpkin on me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I hate pumpkins. I hate pumpkin flavors. That's the worst part of this year is
Why?
this pumpkin shit.
Why?
Pumpkin flavor latte, pumpkin flavor bullshit.
You're bugging.
All that shit is horrible.
You're bugging.
You're
It's
bugging.
horrible.
You're
You're
bugging.
bugging.
That shit is awful.
You're
Pumpkin
bugging.
cake is amazing.
Pumpkin cake?
You're
amazing.
bugging,
That
bro.
sounds like hell.
Bro,
Pumpkin cheesecake
No one
is
eats none of
good.
that shit.
What?
Pumpkin cheesecake
Fire,
is
Look
bro.
at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Fire,
Look
bro.
at this.
You, nigga.
Pumpkin
Good on this
muffins.
side. Look at this side.
Fire.
You know how many bitches love that pumpkin
And this is what you
spice
guys eating. This
coffee?
dirty shit. This dirty
Bro,
ass like
Pumpkin?
Nah, we
Fire,
fungus.
bro.
Look at this.
Bro, you ever toasted the seeds, bro? And bro, fire.
Hell no.
Sound like a
Fire.
weird-
Sounds like a fucking science experiment for homeless people, bro. That's what they be. Let me stop.
It sounds like you try to cut open a
Science-
pumpkin
bro,
and
this
didn't do
is
it well,
crazy.
so now you hate pumpkin.
This is-
Toasting
this
pumpkin
is-
seeds.
This is
No,
coming
no.
from the man that microwaves weenies.
That I bro,
I
literally fed us
microwave a couple hot
weenies.
dogs way before I toast some pumpkin
This
seeds.
motherfucker try to
What
have
the
us
fuck I look like?
try to have us eat some weenies out of a can.
Bro,
Weenies out of a can. Don't get
Wow.
me started. Do not
Disgusting.
get me started. Listen. Imagine is Drake debatable here? That'd be crazy if the guy that runs that account would be watching the live stream. Hopefully he's not.
That
Oh, he
nigga's
said
funny
pumpkin
as fuck.
Cheerios. Terrence said pumpkin Cheerios. Bro, pumpkin Cheerios? You out your damn mind. Oh hell no. Pumpkin oatmeal. God damn. No, y'all bugging
I've
out.
never heard of those.
Y'all bugging out. Y'all bugging out. We're not doing none of that. None of that. But yeah, the news is true, right? The other day, I woke up to my phone blowing up. Right? I'm on Drake's op list. I'm like, what are people talking about? This op list. So there was a Twitter account, some man that allegedly has Aubrey Graham tramp stamped on the back of his body. His knees are sore from literally gargling and guzzling a fake prosthetic copy of Aubrey's penis, of Drake's penis. He lives. That's what he does at home. He just does that for a living. He has OVO underwear. They never even sold the underwear OVO. He made it custom. He has it himself. You know, these are things that people are telling me. That's who's behind his account, right? So this guy, or it might be, who knows, might be genderless. We don't want to discriminate against nobody, right? Drake the Beta was the account, though. Dropped a list that's called the Drake Op List. It's gone viral, the official Drake Op List. People that are Drake's ops, and Drake considers ops. And I'm listed on there 3 times. The sound, the
Can I point something out?
what
About that list?
what?
No, I'm gonna let you finish first and after.
Well, first of all, call who the hell put the light on? Don't tell me it's Edwin, bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
was
it
it?
looks fine though.
Nah, but it's gonna fuck up the feng shui how people had it going. The op list had sound. It's a vibe, and Victor, I think Bias. I think I had my full legal name. Literally had my full legal name. So whoever added me to that list is a fan. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They watch it heavily
A lot of meat in your mouth, bro.
to the point
Yeah.
that on
Lot of
social
carrot.
media, to defend it, they dropped a clip when I was discussing with you guys. What was it? The Drake. That was like I think the Drake right after the beef.
Mm-hmm.
Right after the beef, I had the black long sleeve. It was like right after the beef, and I was saying how push-ups was like the worst song of the beef or something of that nature. I was stating a lot of facts. Great clip. Thank you, Drake Debatable. And he put me on the Drake op list, right? Why? we're not Drake's ops over here. We've never been. We're nobody's ops. You know, especially from now on going forward, no one should be anybody's ops because now we see what Lil Durk got. You know what the op shit got him involved with. We're not nobody. We're nobody's ops. We make peace and love to everybody.
Bro, I just love it because niggas be like Drake. They in the chat, niggas be like, Vic be glazing Drake.
Glaze and Drake, but that's the thing. So it's like I've always said that Drake, you know, arguably is the greatest, one of the greatest historically, but I'm on his op list, right?
Some of the chat says Sound be praising Drake and Drake don't even like him.
Shit don't make sense. Shit don't make sense, right? Drake sent me the OVO chain.
I was just about to say that.
And we lost it, right?
We nothing.
I think you guys robbed that shit and took it from me.
nothing.
I think you guys hid that shit. I had kids at the Met today asking me about the OVO chain. I'm like, I don't know where the OVO chain is, bro.
Lost
It's
that.
disappeared. I think the guys took it.
No.
They be going out on the weekends with that shit on, flexing with it.
Nah, you're
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
I
Going up
got
to
that.
girls.
OVO and the weekend don't go together.
Oh, that's a good one. Damn,
Brother.
Mars
Those are
dropping
bars.
bars.
That was a bar.
Man, I got the OVO chain. I
Nice.
ran into Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin told me take the OVO chain off.
Because it scares the women away.
You know what I'm saying? I still had it on tucked though, because I got love for everyone. We're not gonna take no chain off. But I lost it. Right? I lost the chain, and Kendrick Lamar obviously won the beef. Now to claim it's so weird how far these fans go to the point of creating this list of people, putting their legal names, everything, like a list of 50 people, as if it's like a research project.
You're out of everyone, you're the only one. Because if you notice, everyone else is like, oh, so and so YouTuber, so and so podcaster. You're not labeled as none of that.
They put my legal.
You have your legal and your alias.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like,
It's a fan because I think they know that I wear many hats. They don't want to label me. They don't want to label me in one thing. You know what I'm saying?
This is hilarious.
They know I do multiple content. And I'm a
That's
father.
so
They know I'm a great guy.
So funny.
Whatever
I'm
you
on their
said,
wall.
It's your number one fan.
I have a
whatever you
wall. I have a
said, bro,
poster.
piss that
Number
nigga
one
off.
fan. Number one fan.
Oh man. And then he had the nerve to respond.
Might be a neighbor.
He had the nerve to respond on Twitter after I said, oh, great clip of me. He said some shit like fair warning or like,
Nigga, what?
be
Hold
careful with what you wish for.
on. Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
That nigga's strange.
Who the fuck are you?
He might try to tickle your pickle, bro.
And imagine in a weird world where this actually is tied into Drake and Drake agrees with this list, etc. That'd be some weird shit. That'd be some sore loser shit. That's some pathetic shit. If I'm Drake, I would hope that you have no affiliation with that list. And I'll show you guys who haven't seen the Drake op list. I'll put it up behind me. Pretty hilarious.
I want to see the threat. Can you pull up the threat?
Oh no, I think he deleted the threat. To be honest with you.
Oh, what a pussy.
To be honest with you,
Yeah, because it did say, be careful what you wish for. It was hilarious.
it was like a threat, a real threat.
that shit me dying, nigga.
They
I was
literally
like,
threatened me. I'm like, what the hell's going
I
on?
was like,
let
who's this
me-
loser
come
ass
on,
nigga?
bro.
Drake debate. All right, the op list. His bio says, I say the quiet part out loud. Okay. Yeah, sure. Put that Canadian penis in your butthole. Here we have it. Scroll all the way to the bottom.
He didn't delete it.
Victor Baez sound. It's a vibe.
I'm going to send it to you right now. He never deleted it.
He put my name in between Tyler the Creator and Whitney Alford, Kendrick Lamar's girlfriend. I'm surrounded by great company. Right, I feel very special. This is one of the greatest achievements of my life.
I mean, it's
being a part of the Drake op list.
It's alphabetically.
Man, and I'm also near Tommy the Clown, a legend out of California. 2 spots away from YG, Young Gangster.
It's a good spot on the
It's a
list.
great spot on the list. Pretty close to the NBA, MTV Awards, The Weeknd. You know,
Close to YG.
I'm honored. I am honored.
I sent you his threat on Twitter. He actually left it up.
Oh, he left it up?
Yep.
Let's see what he threatened me with.
My boy's hilarious. He says Santa's over 18. I don't think Drake is interested in him. Yo, Jason's so funny.
So did he threatened me. He said, be careful. It may all come back to bite you. The fuck is going to come back to bite me? A dog?
Yeah, nigga.
Like, what is this?
Nigga talking like he gonna force it in you, bro. What's wrong with him?
I'm on Drake's op list, and this guy's telling me, be careful. It may all come back to bite you. You can't make this shit up.
Drake sending hits from Canada to Rhode Island.
Let me like it. Let me give him some attention tonight. Hope he's watching. No, yeah, this is crazy. This is psychotic behavior. This is to that level. that level of like stalker, like what's that show? The stalker show that I watched this year that won the awards. Baby Reindeer. This is like Baby Reindeer level of stalking. Like this guy's obsessed with Drake. That anyone that says anything to the contrary of Drake, which we rarely have had, it's all just been honest conversations, you know. And to be honest, I could be on any artist's op list, could not give a fuck, right?
Nigga,
I'd rather speak about an artist than interview an artist because at the end of the day, well, especially lately, these artists don't even want to get interviewed. So what the fuck do we care about, right? These artists don't want to get interviewed because they don't want to have an honest conversation.
Nigga, you just sat there for like 2 hours to fit in Post Malone the other day.
Oh yeah, because he's one of the goats.
Oh my god,
That's my guy, Posty. We've been day one Posties, bro. I don't know about you. You know,
I've listened to Post Malone since White Iverson.
He
That
used
nigga's a culture vulture. God bless.
Follow us, bro.
He used to
he's
follow.
a fan of
That's
ours,
our
bro.
guy, bro.
He's
That's
a
our
fan of
guy.
ours, bro. We gotta show love to that. We gotta be a little biased.
That's our guy.
A little bit. Gotta sprinkle that shit on like some cilantro a little
And
bit.
that's not because his last name.
Oh shit. Because his last name's Marloon.
Mm-hmm.
Post Marloon. Post Marloon. Post apocalypse.
Gotta post me.
All right, bro. Niggas just chatting out. God bless.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the Drake debate account, suck my dick. Fuck you. No one cares. This is the most attention you're gonna get. You know, and actually thank you at the same time. You know, it's a hate and love relationship now. It's fuck you but love you because I feel honored to be, you know, associated with these names. You know, the shit's crazy. The shit's crazy. Absol. Look at this. Wow. Bobby Altoff, a legend. Bobby Altoff, the GOAT. GOAT. Right? DJ Head, Cheezer. Right?
Amongst great haters.
Joe Budden, Kanye, Kurt Alexander. Never heard of him in my life, but much respect. If you're a radio host, it's a hard job. Listen, O'Shea Jackson, that's Ice Cube's son. It doesn't get crazier than this, and people would literally pick this up and put this on blogs, on Instagram, everywhere. This is all over the news. Like they're taking this like serious as if it's like a real
List.
Drake op list. Oh, look at Fantano responds to him with Marloon's Halloween outfit, a job application. This is hilarious.
Because that nigga needs a job. And he needs to get off the internet, bro.
Did he say something to Fantano? Let's see. Probably. Looks like I hit a nerve. Yo, this guy, man, fuck this guy.
He's a loser, bro.
Yo, this guy is a bitch.
Hey, he's a bitch, bro.
What the fuck? Asshole. Oh my God.
Bro, them Drake fans are sassy as fuck. Bunch of sassy ass niggas.
Nah, this is hilarious, bro.
Just like their GOAT.
Embarrassing.
Like, get a job, nigga.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. This is a different level of weirdness.
Yo, like, I can hear the suction through the phone, bro. That's how much you meat riding that nigga. You getting, yo, bro, I'm dressed as a carrot and you still the biggest dick in the room. That's crazy, nigga. Like, yo,
God damn.
and you know what's so funny? You really thought we gonna sit here and like, you know, kind of be nice about it. Nah, we don't respect dick eaters. Marloon will tell you himself. He been coming at Playboy dick eaters for years. Fuck we look like, nigga. That's why I always get in trouble. Cause I be calling out you dick eating niggas. The slobbering too loud, bro. You made a whole list and put a grown man on it 3 times. Get a job. Nigga, you don't even qualify for unemployment. That's how long you been without a job. Eat dick. Loser.
Yo.
Sign the carrot.
Let me act the pretend mad real quick. Let me get a little fake mad.
You're really giving this motherfucker time.
Little fake mad. Let me be a little fake mad. You had the nerve to put me on a list of ops? Who the fuck do you think you are? You hurt my feelings. I couldn't sleep that night. I literally was going crazy. I think my eyes started twitching again. It was very. I'm traumatized now, and you're gonna be getting a lawsuit. It's coming to your door. I heard that you live not in Toronto, but in the B city. That's all I'll say.
Excuse me?
That's all I'll say.
There's no way.
That's what I'm hearing.
I'll take the drive.
The B city.
I'll take the drive.
You know.
Dressed as the carrot.
Now I'm traumatized by being on this list. My life is never going to be the same. My life is never going to be the same. I can't even walk outside without people pointing at me saying, aren't you the guy on the Drake op list? And I have to deny it. I'm lying in public to strangers every day. You ruined my life.
Nah, this nigga's so stupid.
You've ruined my life.
Gotta pull up to the beat town.
Yeah, sue that nigga for emotional damages.
No, but
You've ruined my life, Drake debate. God bless. God bless.
Yo, he really made that shit thought thinking he hit. Like, he just said mad crazy. Oh, man, you gotta love the internet, bro.
Yo.
Bro, because if it's like, yo, if the internet ended tomorrow, you'd be nothing. You'd be as useless as my carrot. It's crazy, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Yo. No. God bless your heart, man. May you go to hell and rot in piss. You know. Take a shower. Take a shower. You haven't showered in 30 days. I heard you haven't showered in 30 days. Take a shower. Take a shower. Drink the Gatorade bottle you've been fucking staring at in your room, halfway open. Just drink it. You need some electrolytes. And take a shower.
What nationality do you think he is?
I don't want to say it because I might come off racist.
It gotta be a gay white nigga. It gotta be. Bro, that's who's behind those accounts. It's the truth.
I heard it's one of Diddy party attenders. That's all I'll say.
Oh no, this nigga like
what I heard.
Baby oil in the butt. That's crazy. Freak nigga.
That's that shit I don't like. Moving on though. A lot of the comments, the chat is going crazy. A lot of random shit happened in the media. Before we get into like bigger topics, I did want to cover and again spotlight the GOAT, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift over the weekend. I don't know if you guys saw this, but it was like 3 back-to-back shows. She started her tour again, the Eras tour. She started again with 3 back-to-back shows in New Orleans, and they showed her so much love. It was, I think, the Saints Arena, the Superdome, the Saints, where the Saints play. Oh, where the Saints come marching in. Oh, that's next month. We're in 2 months. That's a different holiday. They literally did a friendship bracelet because Taylor Swift's friendship bracelet is like a thing. They put a whole friendship bracelet, blown up like a fake one, but like it looks real, around the arena for Taylor Swift, and she brought out Sabrina Carpenter. It was crazy, right? They performed that fucking Espresso. Espresso. They performed it together live. Shit went viral, crazy. You know, they're friends behind the scenes. This was so big. Guess how much money that this generated for the economy of New Orleans in the 3 days? Think of a number, Noel. Guess a number. Taylor Swift for 3 days in New Orleans performing. Guess how much she generated for New Orleans. Just give a number.
In 3 days?
Yeah. A realistic number.
500 mil to a bill. Probably around there. New Orleans is a pretty big city.
You got it. It was 500 million. How the fuck
baby.
you know? Nah,
Nigga.
this nigga read this shit before.
I didn't read it, nigga. I studied
saw the tweet.
economics. Nigga, you know how big New Orleans is, bro? That shit is huge.
Yo.
That much traffic in 3 days, bro? That's possible.
Yo.
I believe it. Nigga, it's Taylor Swift.
How much does she make per concert? Let me look
Probably
at her.
something crazy.
Yeah, Taylor Swift makes for reference, Taylor Swift makes $13.5 million per concert.
Yeah.
13 million. So basically it's rounded to 14 million. When you round it up, 14 times 3, that's what, 36? No, 46?
13 times 3 is 39. So if you round it.
39?
13 times 3.
14 times 3.
Oh, 14 times
Hold
3,
up.
that's 42. It's 42.
Okay, 42.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Sorry, we graduated a little while ago. 42. She made $42 million in 3 days. I might have made $50 in those 3 days. Maybe less. Actually, 50 cents. Actually, I think I made it in those 3
No
days
bullshit,
while she
bro.
was in New Orleans
Just
making
balling.
$42 million.
Just balling, bro.
Crazy. And no, Taylor Swift does not do no choreography. She's not doing no backflips.
She ain't doing
She
shit.
ain't doing shit.
She's up there singing.
She out there singing.
Looking like a pale fish.
But she is the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, she does her thing. Her fan base is the biggest fan base
In the world.
Like, Taylor Swift is unstoppable. $500 million. Taylor, come to Providence, Rhode Island for one fucking day.
Nah, she never coming
Come over here for one fucking day, please.
I don't know, nigga.
And let's generate let's get this revenue popping in this city, in this state. That would be crazy. Over the weekend, it got political for to say the least, right? Joe Rogan went on. No, Trump went on Joe Rogan after rumors he was gonna go on Joe Rogan, etc. He went on Joe Rogan. There's multiple moments that have gone viral. We'll play a couple of them for you guys to react to with us. But Donald Trump, in his campaign, went on Joe Rogan. There's rumors of this interview now. They're saying that YouTube is trying to shadow ban it because when you look it up on YouTube, it's not popping up. You have to have a direct link, right? And Spotify had it later than he had it on YouTube. He dropped it on YouTube, then Spotify. But then, hours after it dropped, a couple days ago, right away, there was reports of the actual interview not being available. It wasn't even on Spotify yet. And then eventually, I guess, Joe Rogan tweeted saying, hey, I unlisted it, then I listed it, right? Yeah, we're going to talk about it because I feel like it might be some propaganda shit.
It is.
Then and then you looked it up, etc. And then there was a case where it was like, okay, Joe Rogan might not be lying. Is he lying? Did he just unlist it then listed it? He said that he unlisted it and then fixed the glitch and then put it back up. But when you check his Twitter account, let's look at Joe Rogan Twitter or X. Joe Rogan's ex, not his ex-girlfriend, God bless. His first tweet addressing it was right here. There's no issues with YouTube censoring the Trump episode. It was just supposed to go live both on Spotify and YouTube at the same time. There was a glitch in Spotify's upload systems, so we delisted the YouTube link until it's fixed. It should be fine now. Then today, he retweeted some guy, DHH. He said, tried to find Rogan and Trump interview on YouTube, but no matter what I search, it's not coming up. Would be bonkers if they actually tried to suppress it. Must be a glitch, right? Joe Rogan retweeted this. And this is the guy trying to find it. It's not popping up, only clips of it, and people addressing it, right?
I just looked it up and it popped up, by the way. So, like, these niggas is lying. God
so
bless.
you saying you looked it up, right?
I literally looked it up.
Let me look it up.
Joe Rogan, Trump. Just look up those 2 words.
Joe Rogan, Trump.
And watch it.
And you guys at home can do the same. Look it up yourself. Yeah, it popped up for me.
Bro, it's a lie.
I'm subscribed, obviously, to Joe Rogan. Are you subscribed?
No, nigga.
You're not subscribed?
Hell no.
And it's still popping up for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. It could be just some bullshit, but for Joe Rogan to retweet that feeds into the idea of this maybe being suppressed. Now, when you go on Joe Rogan's page, let's look at the numbers. Let's break down the business side of this. It's now officially the 4th most watched Joe Rogan podcast interview that he's done of all time. And in 2 days, it's gathered 35 million views.
That's crazy, by
35 million views, 2 million likes, and almost 500,000 comments. God damn. Jesus Christ.
That's not shocking.
And this is a conversation with basically no filter, but yeah, no filter. Joe also didn't really, in my opinion, debate Trump at all or like push back on Trump. He came off, in my opinion, more biased than I expected him to come off because he said it years ago. Like he's like, I don't want to have Trump on. Like I don't want to do this political shit. Like he was kind of an anti that idea. But then he started breaking it because he did have RFK on. Mm-hmm. He's had politicians on. So people are like, oh, so maybe Trump's bound to happen. He said during the podcast that the only reason that this happened was because of Dana White. He's close with Dana White, and Trump is also close with Dana White. So he probably had Dana White tell him, yo, let's have him on. And he finally fed into it, and he finally did it.
Yo, low-key, I confused Dana White with Joe Rogan.
You're hilarious, because they do look alike.
Some people do that. But it's crazy. Look at 35 million views. Will it pass the Elon Musk interview, the live stream they did with Elon Musk that got 68 million views 6 years ago. It might. It might.
Yeah, it might.
It might pass it. It might pass it. If YouTube doesn't take it down, it might pass it. Right? Now, when you go on X, let's just look up some of the Joe Rogan and Trump clips that have gone viral. Right. Let's see. Oh, the Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, we can't even play that thing because the view that they might take it down. But he showed Rogan his ear. And people are saying that Rogan looked like he didn't believe it because he showed him the scar. I would have wished that this was more of a moment, right? Like he actually
Rogan let it happen.
Yeah, but I feel like he should have turned fully.
No, I get it. Yeah,
and showed Jamie, can you zoom in on his ear? Let's show the people the ear.
It's like I told you, bro.
He didn't.
He purposely didn't push back because he understands his base is Trump's base, and it's like any form of pushback would have been seen negatively. So he just let him have it. I think he just let him go up there and rant. Like when you watch it, it doesn't feel like a normal Joe Rogan interview where he will push back, ask for more clarity. Because when they were talking about the election stealing part,
I think it's right here, the polls.
Yeah, this nigga's rambling. And it's like, bro, why aren't you questioning this? I've seen you push back on stuff like this.
Here's one of the clips of them talking about the poll. Let's see right here. I'll put the Bluetooth from the laptop.
I have a theory of these pollsters. They charge you a lot of money, too. You know, they charge you $500,000 to do some stupid poll, and they interview 251 people. I don't think they interview them in many cases. I don't want to get myself in too much trouble.
You think it's bullshit?
No, I think they sit there, they make a deal, they get $500,000, and they say, Trump's leading 51-49. They announce it, and everybody says, oh. Do you understand? I really don't. I don't think they. I think in a
That's
lot.
crazy that you
Look,
said this too.
I'm a very common
there was
sense
something else about the
person.
election
I
being
think
stolen.
that they probably
Let me see if I can find
don't
it.
always poll. Some of them probably never poll. What's the difference between 49-51 and 47.5?
Well, it's also a tiny percentage of the population. I don't think it's representative of the overall population. I just don't think
I don't know
is.
of one person in my whole life that ever got called by a pollster.
Exactly.
Yo, the fact that he's talking about this shit is crazy. I feel like Rogan did get a random moment like that, right? That I don't think any other interviewer has gotten, where he's admitting to some of his bullshit, where he's like, yo, I take pride in these polls, because he talks about these polls, like, I'm leading Kamala. I beat Kamala this week. I'm ahead of Kamala again this week. We're ahead of her. We were tied, but now we're ahead. We're beating her. But then he's like, but at the same time, to be honest with you, Joe, I might get in trouble for saying this. The polls, I think they're fake polls, because I never met nobody in my life that's actually did one of these early polls. And he's right. I never met nobody either. It makes you always question. That's why a lot of these things will be like, what is this, right? This is just a estimate, but what's the estimate based off, right? And that's one of those moments.
I sent you the video right now. It's a 2-minute one where they're going back and forth about the election being stolen. Bro, this was the funniest moment because at one point you can see Trump's brain deteriorating because of his age. Like you could see the effects, and Rogan just gave him a pass, and that shit confused me so much because he really could have embarrassed
over
him.
and over again
It's a 2-minute
that
one, yeah.
you were robbed in 2020.
Yeah, totally.
How do you think you were robbed? Everybody always cuts you
Caribbean.
off. I'm going to
They
allow.
do. Well, they not only cut
marketplace.
you off. Well, what I'd rather do is we'll do it another time, and I would bring in papers that you would not believe. So many different papers. That election was so crooked. It was
Caribbean.
the most crooked
The
election.
multimedia
Okay, but give me
marketplace.
Something else going on in the background? Right? Am I bugging?
some examples of how.
Well, let's start. Let's
Oh,
start
okay.
on the top and the easy ones.
Okay.
They were supposed to get legislative approval to do the things they did, and they didn't get it. In many cases, they didn't get
Caribbean.
What things?
The multimedia
Anything.
marketplace.
When they
Legislative
made,
approval
like
of.
for extensions of the voting, for voting earlier, for this,
Right.
for all different things. By law, they had to get legislative approvals. You don't have to go any further than that.
Caribbean.
If
The
you take a
multimedia
look at
marketplace.
Wisconsin, they virtually admitted that the election was rigged, robbed, and stolen. They wouldn't give access in certain areas
Caribbean. The
to the
multimedia
ballots
marketplace.
because the ballots weren't signed. They weren't originals. They were we could go into this stuff. We could go into the ballots, or we could go into the overall. I'll give you another one.
Are you going to present this ever?
Grabian, the multimedia
Like,
marketplace.
do you think like?
Let me just give you one
Okay,
more
go ahead.
before. 51 intelligence agents come up that the laptop was from Russia.
Grabian,
It turned out to be
the
totally
multimedia
false.
marketplace.
51
wasn't
former
right.
intelligence agents, right?
They say that made. I don't believe it's this much, but it doesn't have to. I won by I lost by I didn't lose, but they say I lost, Joe. They say I lost by
The
22,000
multimedia
votes.
marketplace.
That's like
He's
1/10
rambling.
of one.
I didn't lose. You did lose, man.
Bro, he
You
didn't
did
give a
lose.
concise statement that entire rant.
And there's a lot of them that have been like doubling down on this narrative of him not losing. Like and I get it with like the fucking what was that what was that company that had the voting boxes
I know
that
you're
got
talking about.
sued
Yeah.
with Fox or something, like they
Mhm.
worked with Fox Dominion,
Yeah,
that whole
Dominion,
case.
They sued them because Fox was spreading false information. A court of law proved that Fox was in fact lying.
Yeah. So that case, so they use that. I'm not sure if they tie it to the Trump votes, but you can count that maybe as all votes. There was a clip about the Russia when they were like, "How's he gonna stop Putin?" And he's like, "Oh, I tell Putin, can't do that. Get over here."
Bro, but this is my point. Like, I'm watching this, I'm like, Rogan, press him, and he didn't do it. And I'm like, wow, Rogan got soft. Like, he really could. I think he knows in his heart, if
I
he
used
had
to-
pressed Trump in these moments, his base would have just unsubscribed. They would have stopped following him.
Look at this.
Things. I told him. I said, Vladimir, you're not going in. I used to talk to him all the time. You're not going in.
Like, what does that even mean?
I said, Vladimir, you're not going in. I used to talk to him all the time. Vladimir, you're not going in. Like, what the? This guy's he's like a comedian. Like, it's crazy.
No, he's funny as fuck. He's the funniest
And he
president
shouldn't.
we've ever
And
had.
it shouldn't be, because if you're the president, like, you shouldn't be entertaining us. You should try to, be professional. But this guy is like
But this is my frustration
these
with
random
Rogan.
moments. Like, this is random.
This is the most important conversation of probably one of the most important conversations in Rogan's career, right?
Yeah.
You would think he would treat it like he does all the other ones, where he does the fact check thing.
Mhm.
The guy in the back is fact checking. They have the computer there. I mean, the TV screen where they're looking up information. Bro, I don't think he fact checked Trump once. I don't think he went to actually look at if what Trump was saying was true. But I've seen him do it with Steven Crowder. He crushed Steven Crowder. He annihilated Steven. He annihilated Ben. He annihilated some other Republican talker. And I'm like, bro, so you're used to crushing conservatives and Democrats. I've seen him do it with Democrats too. Why are you choosing to have the most important conversation just be a spectacle joke
Yeah.
where Trump is just rambling?
He spoke about his reaction to this after.
Like have you ever seen the chart of
On the
when
podcast he did, like,
polio
the day
actually
after,
dropped off
covering the
when
MMA?
vaccine was introduced?
Put the speak up a little bit more when you get a chance, please.
That's a rough one. That's when you look at the actual, like, there's a bunch of them. Measles is another one, and you look at what actually happened.
Everybody knows.
But I said that, and he kind of he danced a little.
The politician
he's
came out.
No, he's real good at, you ask him a question and he starts to answer it, but then he takes you on a totally different route.
The weave.
You got to bring him back in, but you got to be respectful. So it's like, I knew that's the way he does it, but I'm like, I understand what you're doing, sir. But let's get it back to what I was asking you.
Yeah, you did that a couple
I
times.
was like, I want to know what that first fucking day is like, and I don't think I really got that answer out of him.
I don't think he remembers.
Well, I think he does. What I'm talking about is like this feeling of now you have to appoint 10,000 people.
But you see, the
and
key thing
now
right there, he's like, you gotta be respectful. You gotta be respectful. Like, that's what he tried to be, but he did it too much. To the point that some moments came off dick ridish.
And it came biased as fuck.
They came
I
off
agree.
biased and dick ridish, where he's had mad interviews, like Rogan's interviews. He's had so many interviews where it'll be an amazing person. He's not dick riding them. He's like very like objective. This one, it just came off way too much like he was siding. And Trump felt that. That's why if you watch it, when you watch it, he's like saying, like, Trump's telling him like so many people endorsed me. Elon's endorsed me. I feel like you're not a Kamala guy. Rogan, you're not a Kamala guy, right? You're not a Kamala guy.
He was a Bernie
Like, he's
dude.
waiting for Joe Rogan to say on the podcast, like, endorse. Because that's all he cares about. That's all he cares about. So he was dick riding Rogan. He's like, yo, I've seen what you've done is amazing.
Yeah.
He's like, we got to do this again. He's dick riding him, but he probably hasn't seen a fucking Joe Rogan podcast in his life. But
No.
it's the business side of it. Like, he knows the marketing. He knows it's going to be big. He literally had a rally after the Joe Rogan podcast. He was supposed to get on a jet. He was supposed to only give Joe Rogan an hour. he was 2 hours late to the rally, and people were leaving the rally and had to come back to the rally because he was doing his podcast. Because he gave Joe 2 extra hours.
Bro.
Because he knew that this was more important. Because this is gonna live online forever.
I truly believe Joe Rogan saw the numbers and said, if I take this seriously, I could lose a large amount of my subscribers. And that's the danger of all of this.
Because if he does what, like gets mad at him or
No,
says some shit.
if he
Presses him too
actually
much?
presses him and questions him and checks his information because of how sensitive that fan base is, I don't think you truly understand that these people don't want any criticism towards Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So and their fan base overlaps like crazy. Like everyone knows this, statistically proven. Most Joe Rogan people identify as Trump fans.
Yeah.
So how do you think Joe Rogan's gonna react in that moment? That's why when we had this convo about journalism, that's why journalism is so important in this world. In this moment, a journalist would have pressed him. Bro, what are you talking about? Your election was stolen. Prove it. If you have all this information, why haven't you taken it to court? Explain to me why it's not in a court of law right now. Joe doesn't do that, because if Joe does it, then he loses subscribers. Loses subscribers, he loses income.
And then during this clip, further on, he does say there was rumors of Kamala saying that she doesn't want to go on Rogan. But then Rogan said, it's not true. I don't know where these rumors are. I would love to have her on. He said it again. It's like the third time he said it. Like he wants to have her on. I hope that she goes on. But if she goes on, how's he going to treat her? Right? He needs a... If he treats her where it's like obviously different than Trump,
Then he looks biased.
he's going to look crazy.
Yeah.
He's going to look crazy.
You'd have to just let her talk.
He's going to look crazy.
This is why you can't allow media personalities to have these conversations with these people, because it gets so bad. Like when Call Me Daddy, whatever that podcast. Call Her Daddy. When she
Better put some respect on Alice Cooper's name.
Alice
nigga.
Cooper's that nigga. I mean that woman. But I almost called her a nigga. But like she
You did actually.
Yeah, I did. But when she did that, bro, the backlash was bad. Her subscribership fell.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I can see
She might have Trump on probably now.
No, she invited him. He said no.
He'd probably go on now.
He might. But
It's the last leg, bro.
But the thing is, he wouldn't, because she's gonna press him about reproductive rights, and he has no answer. Because his base doesn't want it. So what is he gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna protect reproductive rights. He's never gonna say it.
And also, just breaking it down, basically, right? Isn't it crazy when we think about it in life? Who would have thought years ago we would have said that the host of Fear Factor and the host of The Celebrity Apprentice
It's crazy.
were gonna be one day the biggest conversation, maybe in American politic history, right? Like this right now is breaking numbers. Everyone's talking about it. It's swaying votes allegedly, and this and that. This is crazy.
It's funny you paint it that way, because someone told me this once, and I never really understood what they meant until it started to unravel. American politics is now the last domino to fall. The entire country is just TV. So the biggest celebrities, the biggest personalities on TV are now in politics. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Because they're the most marketable. This whole system has unraveled itself into a spectacle. It's just media. You're just watching a movie.
It's crazy.
American politics is just a movie. God bless.
It's crazy. Moving on from Rogan, we also have obviously on the Kamala side, right? For those who don't know, right now during the elections, this is the biggest, like, in media and news. This is the biggest time every 4 years, the last leg of the election, the last 2 weeks, the final days before the election, because you get to see the real deal circus. You got celebrities. Oh my God. I think the Oculus, they sent they trying to kill me, the Drake Oculus.
They sent the poison. I see Marlon put something in your
They
drink.
poisoned the water. They had Marlon. They hired Marlon. They put some powder in the bottle. But Kamala, on the Kamala side, we got the endorsements, the celebrity endorsements happening. We have Beyonce coming out with Kelly Rowland at the Kamala Harris, I think the Texas one. I think it was the Texas rally.
Mm-hmm.
And we had Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk, the actor from the Hulk, Don Cheadle, backing Kamala. A lot of celebrity endorsements on both sides. Right? We got Lizzo with Kamala, etc. But it got even crazier. Over the weekend, Donald Trump had a rally in New York that had lines all over the block. It had downtown New York, Manhattan, New York, outside of Madison Square Garden, shut down. It was crazy.
Yeah, I saw.
It was some of the biggest, like, chaotic scenes. Like, people were arguing with Trump protesters and protesters. Everyone was arguing with each other. Trump had another celebrity lineup of endorsements. Dr. Phil, out of nowhere.
That was crazy.
No one expected Dr. Phil to come out and endorse him. I think Dr. Phil endorsed Biden before. I think he did.
When I saw it on Twitter, Dr. Phil's done some nasty things. God bless. There's a nasty thread out there.
Yo, Dr. Phil,
He's a wild nigga.
that shit went so viral. People were like, what the fuck, Dr. Phil?
It's crazy.
Right? But then after Dr. Phil came on, the most hated comedian in the world right now, Tony Hinchcliffe. Tony Hinchcliffe, who's been known for Kill Tony, one of the most successful podcasts in history. It's a live stream podcast of an actual comedy show he does in Texas where he's roasting people. He has new comedians come on stage. He's actually discovered a lot of talent. He's done a lot for comedy in the comedy scene. He's a legend, Tony Hinchcliffe, one of Joe Rogan's closest friends.
Do you think he's funny?
I think he has funny moments. And I think the organic moments, I think Tony Hinchcliffe's best moments are like when he is getting roasted and he roasts back. Like on point. Not like the scripted jokes, like the roasting back.
Yeah.
He's amazing at that because you guys, I don't think you guys watched it, but he went viral also months ago for the Tom Brady roast.
No, I seen that.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
He killed that shit. I think he did amazing on that shit. Him and that girl, forgot her name. I forgot the female actress that went viral too over that time as well. But they both blew up again off of that. But he was already rich and famous, but then he gave him another sense of fame. But then he came out for Trump. No one expected it. And he did a 11-minute comedy roast session. He made fun of black people. And the one that fucked people up the most was the Puerto Rican joke. He made fun of Puerto Rico. He called Puerto Rico a garbage island, island full of garbage.
Because it was a terrible joke. It wasn't even a joke.
And then the thing is this, right? We have comedians mad at Tony Hinchcliffe. We have Republicans coming out defending Kamala, saying like, "Oh no, was she? I side with what she says for Puerto Rico." They're mad at Trump. Trump's own people are mad at him because of this. Yeah, because it was not a good look. It was a horrible look.
It was like a terrible joke.
I think even if the joke
did, but Vic,
the joke was bad.
Did you listen to it in its context? It had no landing.
Oh, yeah,
it had no punchline. It was because he's not funny.
We'll play the joke actually for context.
That nigga's not that funny. Yo,
I think he's funny, man.
His podcast gets carried by the other personalities and the people he brings on. But him as a person,
Red Band is funny when he does talk. He doesn't really talk much. But
when this guy does his political spit, it's terrible. Like I find it because he tries to be too conservative, and it's like, bro, you can roast people off your ideologies, but like you sound like you truly want to get this point across that you're a Republican. Like it comes off badly.
So this is the viral Puerto Rican joke by Tony Hinchcliffe, super viral.
It is absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And, there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Okay. We're getting there. No,
bombed. Completely bombing. No one laughed. The crowd didn't like it. It was a horrible joke.
Because he didn't even set it up. He just said that. Like, what is that joke, bro?
Yeah. What was the buildup?
Yo, like, I love racist jokes. I be mad racist. I wake up and be racist. But this was not a good joke, bro. Like, we have to acknowledge a spade is a spade. That shit was not funny, bro.
And we have AOC. So Tony Hinchcliffe responded to people specifically. Tony Hinchcliffe responded to the man that's running for vice president with Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, who was on live stream. He was live streaming, I think, on Twitch with AOC. And they were like playing Crazy Taxi.
Yeah.
They were playing like a random video games, but then they also watched the Trump speech, and this is them streaming. I kind of like this. Like
I found it funny.
They're trying to be like
Gen
young
people,
Z, like Gen Z type shit. Like these politicians on their own streaming channel. I like this.
Absolutely wild times. It really, really is. And there's a lot going
Look at
on.
their
Like, I don't know
faces.
if you guys know this, but
They're in
there's
disbelief.
literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay.
They booed
all
his
right.
ass.
Okay. We're getting there. No,
Who is that jackwad? Who is that guy?
I actually think that's Tony Hinchcliffe, which is super disappointing. I mean, I don't. He's a comedian. I don't
Yeah, but
follow
look,
this
Trump,
like
This
crew
issue
very
with Puerto
closely.
Rico
but-
again. I saw it. This was when he went down after Helene, the horrific hurricane. People there, everybody coming together. We sent helicopters down from Minnesota and personnel. You know how you do this during this. And in the first hours, Trump complaining about the response. Does anybody remember how he responded to Maria in Puerto Rico?
Dude.
It was absolutely horrific. Down there insulting people, throwing it. Look, I know that the folks who are on here today understand this. People in Puerto Rico are citizens. They pay taxes and they serve in the military at almost a higher rate than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, it's like super.
Yeah, niggas were
upsetting.
saying Bad
Obviously,
Bunny's not a
it's super
citizen.
upsetting to me. My family is from Puerto Rico. I'm Puerto Rican, and like,
Yeah, because this went so viral. This went so viral that we had people who can't even vote for this election, but were endorsing Kamala still, right? Bad Bunny.
No, Bad Bunny can vote
But they said that he couldn't.
for president.
Look it up. He
I'd have
can't.
to check.
They said there's something about he couldn't even vote. That was the whole thing online.
I'm pretty sure Puerto Ricans can vote for president. They just don't have a representative.
They said some shit like that. And his own team, Bad Bunny's team. So Bad Bunny reposted. Kamala Harris had. This is more specific. Let me clear it up. Actually, what more specifically actually happened? Now that I think about it more, Kamala Harris made a post at the same time, around the same time, in support of Puerto Rico, talking about her idea for Puerto Rico, the plans for Puerto Rico. While the Tony Hinchcliffe anti-Puerto Rico joke was going viral at the Trump rally. So people were like, oh, look at Kamala's take on Puerto Rico. And that went viral. Bad Bunny reposted that on his story. And he was like supporting
Okay.
Kamala.
I see
But
what
then
happened.
Bad Bunny's team said that this is not an official endorsement, that he just wants to support Puerto Rico. But it's like, maybe he's waiting for a moment to endorse? 'Cause
Yeah.
Then there was people saying that Bad Bunny can't even vote.
He can vote if he lives outside of Puerto Rico. So I just looked it up on
So he lives in
PBS.
Puerto Rico, so he can't vote.
Yeah, but
'Cause
if
he
he
does live in
lived,
Puerto Rico.
if he lived in the 50 states, he would be allowed to vote for president. Puerto Ricans can only vote in the primaries, so they can vote for who would run for Republican or Democrat,
Yeah.
but they can't vote presidential. But if you move, like how niggas live in Mass,
Yeah, because you could be from Puerto Rico and you can move,
to move to Mass,
move
yeah.
without.
And
a
that's
green card
the
or whatever.
problem. This is what was funny on Twitter. I didn't know this. There's 500,000 Puerto Ricans in Pennsylvania. Yeah, God bless.
Why?
There's 10,000 Puerto Ricans in Brush right now.
Yeah. Why is this? What were you gonna say? Why is there so many Puerto Ricans in
Yeah,
Pennsylvania?
in Pennsylvania, like that's so much.
Look at Tony Hinchcliffe's response. Tony Hinchcliffe said, these people have no sense of humor. Wild that a vice presidential candidate would take time out of his busy schedule to analyze a joke taken out of context to make it seem racist. I love Puerto Rico and vacation there. I made fun of everyone. Watch the whole set. I'm a comedian, Tim. Might be time to change your tampon. Now, Tony Hinchcliffe, I'll rebuttal. I'll say, busy schedule. Well, if you watch what they were doing, they were campaigning. They were creating content, just like you. You know, you're a part of the campaign. They're doing their own campaigning in their own way. You know, look at you responding to Tim. Now you're basically adding attention to their campaign and what they're doing. You literally responded to a Kamala Harris account. So, you know, that's that topic. And you love Puerto Rico and your vacation there, but your joke sucked. The joke sucked. The joke sucked.
No context.
If
no
your
build
joke
up.
was good, it would still offend people, but not to the gravity that it's offending the Puerto Ricans now because it just was a horrible joke.
And it felt like it's something you wanted to get off your chest
Yeah.
versus it actually being a bad joke. Because a bad joke, you could build up a joke and it's still bad. This nigga didn't build nothing up. He just said Puerto Rico's trash. Like, who says that? Where
Yeah,
did that
no.
come from?
It didn't. There's no context of like. No one's ever thought of that. No one's ever said like Puerto Rico's trash. Like there's no anti-Puerto Rico joke or energy in the world where that makes any sense. It just made no fucking sense.
It's not you just hate. It's not like a Puerto Rican girl broke your heart.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
he some Puerto Rican shorty fucked him over.
And let's look up. This is the black person joke. He said something about watermelons. This was like random.
Guy with a thing on his head. All right. Heck yeah. It's a cool black guy with a thing on his head. What the hell is that? A lampshade? Look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just kidding. That's one of my buddies. He had a Halloween party last night. We had fun. We carved watermelons together. It was awesome.
What the fuck is going on? Carving watermelons.
Yo, there's a way to be racist and funny. There is. I promise. I promise.
And,
Like, as an enjoyer of racist jokes.
there's a lot going on. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage. I mean, like this.
Oh, see, this is like another racist joke.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Let's see right here.
We're getting there. Believe it or not, people, I welcome migrants to the United States of America with open arms. And by open arms, I mean like this. It's wild.
Yo, that was horrible. That was horrible.
Like, bro, that shit is bad. Vic, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This shit was ass, bro. I watched this shit. This shit was bad. He's not
he just go
funny.
like this?
He just went like that, bro. That's not funny, Vic. That's just ass.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Bro.
God bless.
I'm telling you, the problem with the conservative movement is, and it's true, like, comedy's been censored. You can't make certain jokes because people are going to get offended. But, like, that doesn't mean you just blatantly make trash, racist jokes. Like, yeah, try, nigga, try. Fuck.
Yo, no, that was horrible.
That was, nigga, he said, these are the open arms.
Yeah, nah, this is bad.
You saw no one laughed?
Let's see. Is that another one?
Oh, okay.
Aside from the black one?
You guys want a black guy with a thing on his
Oh, yeah,
head?
he just has a black one.
One of my buddies, he had a Halloween.
All right.
Bro,
No,
the
yeah, no, no.
silence is
This
so
was bad.
crushing.
This was bad. But shout out to Tony Hinchcliffe. I do think he still is a comedy legend, but this was maybe the worst moment of his career. It was a bad joke, and his comedians mad at him. You got to be honest. There was another comedian friend of his that's also like a Joe Rogan friend, kind of. If I don't find his tweet real quick, then we'll just move on. But he said something along the lines of kind of defending Tony. He's like saying, any comedians making fun of Tony, we're keeping a list or some shit. Like, we know who you are. Like, he's a comedian, you fucks. Like,
I hope you invite him to a party and teach him how to do better racist jokes.
support him. We got to support him. He's a comedian like us.
Yeah, and teach him how to make better jokes.
It's like,
He needs
whatever.
To go watch Dave Chappelle.
Niggas, but there's mad white niggas that are racist and they're hilarious.
I know.
That nigga we watched, the fucking the nigga with the insurance commercial on SNL.
Oh yeah, that's just funny.
That
bro.
nigga's hilarious, and he be saying some racist shit. It's funny as fuck though. Like
Tony
it's-
Hinchcliffe's next shows and shit are gonna be sold out like crazy. Well, they always are, but now people are gonna wait for his and the reactions to all this.
No, without a doubt.
Look at Fat Joe. Fat Joe said, "That man threw towels at you and blocked financial aid in Hurricane Maria, and you buddies think he's your guy. Wake up, vote. This is what he really thinks about you." Because that's the thing. This is a political campaign, run, rally. Therefore, whatever the people say at the rally, they're gonna think that Trump obviously is co-signing these things because that's what you're gonna do by default, right? There's another person that said some crazy shit that was there. He said some wild shit that Trump basically said the opposite of the other day. So people are like, wait, if he's saying that, is Trump backing that?
Yeah.
So it's like you gotta vet these people, I would say, before you have them. But it goes to show you the fact that they don't give a fuck. They just care about the endorsements.
You don't remember Amber Rose and how it blew back on him endorsing her? I mean, she endorsing him. When he had her on, the people on Twitter were like, "Why would you have a prostitute endorse you? We're supposed to be a Christian party." And like a lot of the things like she was doing, she started doing those RFK campaign videos. Have you seen them yet?
Yeah.
When they're like in the kitchen and shit, making those dry ass jokes.
Make America healthy again. And they're making smoothies and shit.
Yeah, bro. A lot of conservatives were pissed, and it feels like Trump is like, I can't lie, this is his worst ran campaign out of the three, because the first one was one of the greatest campaigns run in the modern era.
Yeah.
It's second to Obama's. What that woman did, I forgot her name. It's a blonde white woman. She was a fantastic campaign manager. The second one, it was a little worse, but it was still pretty good. This one's the worst one. This nigga's just throwing niggas out there. This nigga's doing whatever. When we saw Chef G on stage, we should have known though.
Shout out to Sleepy Hollow, who's coming to Providence. His team just emailed me right now. We might be able to do some Sleepy Hollow interview. We'll see.
Niggas on Twitter saying Lil Durk gonna endorse him to get a part.
He's gonna have to. Shannon Sharpe had Kamala Harris on today, and it went super viral. One of the reasons was that it was sponsored by Black Ops. Right, Shannon Sharpe's working with Black Ops, Call of Duty.
Oh hell no!
And the last, I think, 2 podcasts have been sponsored by Black Ops, but this one while you're watching it keeps running Black Ops ads back to back. It's like, what the fuck? And it's weird, right?
This sounds like propaganda.
Yeah, because it's a video game about killing people in war, and then you're interviewing the woman who is backing multiple wars. It's should have told that sponsorship. Let's do it for next week or next month. Let's do it different people.
You've never seen the articles?
What the fuck?
You don't know the thing about Black Ops? Who funds them?
Who funds Black Ops?
The Pentagon.
Oh
The
my
Pentagon has a
God.
budget for Black Ops to spread propaganda through the video game. I
But
swear to God.
didn't the Black Ops, or wasn't one of the Call of Duty games you guys played have like or isn't it this one where don't we kill? I gotta play it actually. The campaign. Don't you kill Bin Laden or some shit?
Yeah, some shit like that. Because it's based out of George
Don't
Bush.
you have it the game?
Huh?
Don't you have the Black Ops game?
No one plays campaign anymore though.
The new one?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
new one, Black Ops 6.
Yeah,
Black
I have
Ops.
it. Why? Yeah.
What is it? It's on the
There's
Clinton
a mission where
administration, right?
there's like a 9/11 mission or something, like a big mission. It's like a 9/11 or
Yeah,
you kill
because
Bin Laden.
it's in the modern era.
For Black Ops 6?
Yeah,
Yeah, nigga.
yeah. It's
You don't
based
have
off
the
of.
game?
He doesn't play
I have the
campaign.
game. I haven't played the campaign.
No, we haven't played the campaign in years. But but there's been
But that was like a part of the promotion of this game.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people wanted to buy it just for that reason.
yeah, there is a moment like that you like kill a big terrorist.
Comment live chat. You
recently.
guys probably know in the live chat. But let us know what's the moment if you guys are Black Ops video game players. But there's a couple clips today. Let's play them.
Blacks for Trump. They feel that Trump is better for the black community. Can you explain Donald Trump's history with blacks? Where did this come that all of a sudden, I mean, it's been like this because a lot of people used to say, I'm Donald Trump of the ghetto because he was, I mean, for a lot of blacks, not all, but for some blacks, he was, Madam VP, whether we want to admit it or not, he's revered by some blacks.
But here's the thing. The question for everybody, should he be president of the United States?
Okay.
Right? That's the question. Should he have the ability to sit behind the seal of the president of the United States when he says he wants to terminate the Constitution of the United States? You know what that would mean? In the Constitution of the United States is your Fourth Amendment right against unreasonable search and seizure. Your Fifth Amendment right. Your Sixth Amendment right to an attorney.
Well, a lot of
Right.
rights going to be gone. The First Amendment.
But the First Amendment, the Second Amendment.
Yes.
Look, I'm in favor of the Second Amendment. I don't believe we should be taking anybody's guns away.
Listen, it got spicy on Shannon.
Call you and said that he was no longer going to seek re-election.
Yeah.
And you got that call. Do you remember where you were and what you thought when you heard him say these words to you?
I do. So I was home. It was a Sunday afternoon. And my niece, her husband, and their two young daughters were visiting and staying with us. And I promised the kids I'd have pancakes and bacon and everything.
Okay.
And then after that, I had a puzzle for the kids, and we were sitting down to do the puzzle.
Okay.
And the phone rang.
Okay.
And it was President Biden. And so that's when he told me. And it was obviously life-changing in so many ways. But, you know, I have to tell you, Shannon, I at that moment, I knew what it would mean, but not in the detail of it, but I certainly understood the seriousness and the gravity of the moment. And actually, one of the first people I called was my pastor.
Wow. Okay.
I knew I needed a moment to just be still and for my spirit and my mind to have clarity about the seriousness of the moment and my role. And I'll never forget that call or that moment or that.
Man,
She needs to learn how to answer a question.
you think she needs to learn?
Yeah, she is terrible at this. Like, it bothers me sometimes when she speaks.
It takes too long.
It's not that. It's that she's not answering the question. Because she easily could have discussed a multitude of reasons why you shouldn't vote for Trump as a black person, because she has said them before. I feel like in the moment she gets nervous and she like doesn't know how to properly answer
That's
the
what people have
question.
been saying. I think she did great during the debate, but during these interviews, you do see where it's not as strong as of a performance as at the debates.
Yeah.
It could be that the nervousness. People have been pointing that out.
I'm too bothered by this man's fucking tight pants.
Yo, Shannon got. Yo,
Shannon
Shannon's
just
pants
started
are crazy, bro.
Christ,
Bro, I can see his. I
Look
can
at
see his
this
bulge,
shit.
bro.
Bro, them huevos is not breathing,
Damn.
bro.
Nigga, he heard her talking over the phone and said, "I gotta show her what I'm working with."
Bro,
Yo,
you see
Shannon got
how,
the tightest pants.
You see how he's sitting straight because he can't fold, bro.
God
That
damn,
suit jacket
Shannon.
is keeping
Nigga.
him stiff.
Yeah,
God
bro. If he lifts that,
damn.
bro, he lifts that leg,
That's
his
why-
crotch might
Bro,
crack.
that's why he never reached to take a sip out of that fucking
Bottle.
He
drink
can't,
there,
bro. He can't.
Damn.
We have guests come on, Madam
Look
DP.
at that shit, bro.
We like
Oh,
to toast. And what I read on this card, you
Them
don't
seams
deserve
is
this.
screaming.
You earned this.
Yeah.
Being the first in so many areas. And you make us proud. I just want you to know you make us proud for what you've been able to accomplish. And we're 12 days away, and we hope you have an even greater accomplishment. So here's to continued success in everything you've done and everything that you will do.
Oh,
And there's just
bless
a lot of
you,
bias
and
in
thank
this.
you. And to
Yeah,
you,
he
Shannon,
endorsed
for
her,
you, for
basically. I didn't
all
know- I
the
didn't even know
success
that.
and the
That's
voice
crazy.
you give to so many issues. Thank
That's
you for
sick.
that.
Thank you very
and
much.
cheers to you.
Cheers.
And
What was
I'm
that?
not going to actually drink this because I might fall asleep, and I need to do this.
I don't want you to
with
fall
Barack
asleep.
Obama this afternoon.
We don't want you to fall
So
asleep.
here we are. Cheers to everybody.
But this is my point. How does this help the voters?
Gracias por los $2, don. Gracias, gracias,
Shout out
gracias.
to el Maestro Vitico ahí.
Shout
Estamos en el
out to
podcast en La Mega.
Maestro.
We have our Spanish podcast on the radio now. La Mega 94.9.
Round of applause for that. Huge news.
Yeah. We're going to do more proper promo soon. Do some like little skit promo vibes. But yeah, man, it's official. You know, we got a show on the fucking radio. Radio still matters, man, locally especially. But yeah, he endorsed Kamala. Fuck.
That's not healthy.
Because I thought there would have been, in my sick mind, right? I guess it's a sick mind now. I would have thought there'd be a world where Trump would have been on fucking Club Shay Shay, and then Kamala goes
No.
on Rogan. It doesn't seem like that. She thinks that this is her version of Rogan for the black community, and she's like, okay, he can go do Rogan. Trump, it's not the same ballgame.
No, it's not.
This interview got, I think, 400,000 views today. Still, is a lot, obviously, but nothing
ain't shit.
compared to Trump's 35, 40 million in 2 days.
But I think a
Like,
lot of that Rogan like interview, like those numbers, a lot of that is Republicans who already decided they're gonna vote for Trump. You go through the comments, they've already made their decision. If you think that 35 million is majority of people who are undecided, you're lying to yourself. You truly are.
But
that's his base in there,
he says he's down to have her on.
and he should.
This guy's not down to have Trump on.
Oh no, but but I already told you, Vic, his shit is for entertainment. So it's a conversation of what are we gonna allow for media to become? Is this shit just for entertainment and all of this shit is just like TV? Or are we gonna have real conversations about the issues? Because this nigga didn't even press her back. He just dick eat her. You know how crazy that is?
You're talking about the stimulus checks right here. Let's see this clip.
Right. Right.
Stimulus check.
Yeah, I know. You know those
It's
checks
about
that
to be
went out?
stupid.
Yes. Those skimmies.
Right. Right.
Stimulus check.
Yeah, I know. Well, right. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we got to be for stimulus, but they call them stimmies. Okay.
The reason those came about is because there was a Democratic majority in the House of Representatives and Congress. People like Maxine Waters, people like Hakeem Jeffries, right?
Yes.
Who did the work of pushing to say, people need help right now and we need to send out checks. There was a whole lot of opposition to it, including from Donald Trump's White House.
Yes. Even him. I think he was
And
resistant to it at first.
yes. That's why those checks, remember, Congress holds the purse.
Yes.
So really, Congress wrote those checks. But then Donald Trump, unlike any president before or after, decided he put his name on those checks.
So therefore, people thought.
So people thought Donald Trump, they gave me that check. And so let's clear that up first and foremost.
Okay.
But let's also deal with, you know, those checks that went out?
Hold on. Say that. Let that part go.
Yes. Those skimmies.
Right.
Because she's gonna explain how the stimulus they charged you on the taxes the next year.
Well, that's the beginning. I played the beginning already.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Stimulus check.
Yeah, I
This is
know.
what she's doing.
Oh,
Right.
okay, okay.
But they're playing. She's speaking also about the ignorant, average, non-voter people that just go online and say, I got that Trump stimmy," because this is like a thing on Twitter. They
No,
talk
yeah, I
about this
know.
all the
I
time.
know, I
People talk
know.
about this all the time. With
It's
the
been
Trump
for years.
stimmy, like the Trump stimmy,
I
like
know,
we need him back
me and my
on.
friends joke about it.
Yeah, like we need him back because he gives us money.
Yeah.
It's like, bro,
Congress gave you that money.
yeah, like what are we talking about here?
And you
Like,
got taxed for it.
and you got taxed for it. Like you guys pay taxes on it. And on top of that, like, are we gonna just embrace the idea of laziness. Like, okay,
Thank
like,
you.
we want to just sit around and just get checks from the government our whole life. Like, look at Marlone's outfit. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's frustrating me, Vic? You know that completely contradicts Republican ideology.
It
We're
does.
talking about the party that believes in pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, and people are voting for that candidate solely because they think they're gonna get free money. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life.
And then the Republicans are saying that she has a fake black accent. Listen to this. This was crazy. I saw this. I'm like, nah, they just don't know about culture at this point.
Nah, they
Let's
don't.
listen to the accent though.
So, part of what we have to help people understand is don't think you're in Donald Trump's club. You're not.
Right.
He's not going to be thinking about you. You think he's having you over for dinner?
I don't hear no fake black accent, but they keep saying that she has a fake black Southern accent.
That's exactly how he looks.
Oh, Shannon Sharpe. This is Shannon Sharpe during the interview.
Oh no.
God damn, Shannon. God
That nigga's
damn.
wearing his child's shirt.
God, niggas go out like this for real
Yeah.
though.
You know when your mom buys something from the sales rack and it's 2 sizes under, but it's on sale? Yeah. You'll fit one day.
One day.
That's what this nigga threw on, the one day fit.
My God.
That's crazy.
I will tell you this. He definitely did ask a lot more questions than Rogan realistically did, because Rogan really had more of a conversation. That's his style. I get it. But he did ask policy questions, etc. from the clips that I saw. So shout out to Shannon and Kamala. But it's that last leg. People are having
Did you see my tweet that I sent you?
their home runs. What, right now?
No, it was the other day that people are talking about it. Trump is having a terrible ground game. And I'm going to tell you, as someone that has ran and won multiple campaigns, those last 10 days, if you're not on the ground talking to voters, it don't matter what's on social media. I know people, bro, at doors, the only reason they voted for us is because we spoke to them. They'd be like, oh, yeah, I saw this candidate on Facebook and an ad. I don't give a fuck about that shit. You talk to me, I'm going to vote for you. It's that simple for a lot of people, bro.
Did you see the fires that are happening? People are lighting
I did.
voting. Look at this.
That's not going to win you an election.
So we have people. This is crazy. This is real. This is not fake news. This is actually happening across America right now. We have actual ballot boxes for the election being lit on fire. This is one of them. This one happened specifically in Clark County.
And I hope they get 25 to life for that.
Look at this. This is crazy, man. And these are what, early votes?
Yep.
This is the early vote boxes.
It was
Look at that.
Those Republicans that did that.
Hundreds of votes.
Because Democrats vote early.
Hundreds of votes on fire.
Both parties have lost their mind. That's where we're at now.
Bro, what the fuck?
My thing is, if Trump wins, what do you expect after 4 years? He can't run again. What is your hope? Who is the next person? Like, if you're going to these extremes, you think he's going to be a dictator and just stay forever? Like, what is going on?
They're trying to save some of these?
Yeah, they're trying to, because the thing is, Vic, they don't know who voted then. And when
My God.
And I'm going to tell you something. This is how absentee ballots work. When you send out a ballot to vote through the mail, once you go to the polls, they're not going to let you vote. Because they can't determine in that moment whether you had already voted, because they have to wait days later for the mail to come in. So that means all those people can't go to the ballot box and vote.
Arrest in an
That's another
overnight
one. This is
arson
in Arizona?
targeting a U.S. Postal Service blue box that went up in flames,
Angela was
torching
just
more
talking
than
about that
a
right now in
dozen
chat.
ballots. And just into our newsroom in the last half hour,
Oh, 'cause she's in Arizona,
an
right?
arrest in that arson
guess
and
so, yeah.
vandalism of
Shout out
an
to Angela.
official mail
That's sick,
collection
bro.
box
These are
in
federal
Phoenix.
crimes.
Phoenix Mayor Kate Gallego posting on social media, confirming an arrest, thanking the swift action of Phoenix police and fire and federal. Now, it was one of the drive-up blue boxes outside the USPS at 7th Avenue and Indian School in Phoenix. We're told
Give them
20
life.
early ballots were inside that box, damaged along with some other mail. The Phoenix Arson Task Force started working with this right away, encouraging.
This is getting scary now. When you reach the level of people just burning like votes, like, and obviously, until we get confirmation on camera, seeing like who did it, you know,
I know it's Republicans.
we could assume no, but we gotta be also honest. Like,
No, I'm telling you
there
because
could be a sick Democrat that just did this shit. To be honest,
the thing
It's
is,
a
though, bro,
possibility.
the Democrats only vote through mail ballot. Everyone knows that. That's what this is about.
Yeah, that's like the trend.
Yeah.
The early voters through that.
Are all Democrats. So like, why would a Democrat go out of his way to possibly burn necessary Democratic votes? That's the dumbest shit you could do. Like, you'd have to be real deal deranged, but I could fully see a Republican doing it. It's not about bias here. I don't like either party. I'm just telling you, like, that's how these people actually think. We have a bigger problem here. And it's funny because my boy Glow talked to me yesterday, like, who do you think's gonna win? I'm like, bro, I truly think if Trump loses, they'll burn the country to the ground.
Man, I hope they don't.
Like,
I hope they don't. I think it depends on Trump's response. If this time around he's not a sore loser, I pray that we don't get nothing like that. I'm trying to look up like how long does someone have to serve in jail for burning a ballot? It doesn't come up.
Oh, ballot tampering is it's a 15-year charge. Don't ask me how I know that. Something like that. Well, state or I know Rhode Island, it's a 15 to 20
states,
year.
yeah.
But federally, it's a specific time frame. It's a couple years.
Crazy, bro. Niggas putting shit on fire. God damn.
That nigga's going to jail for life though. Nigga, that's hundreds of votes he burned.
That was a lot of them.
He'll get charged for every vote he burned.
People gonna have to remember if they drop their vote in there or not. And then
no, there's nothing they can do, bro. There's not enough time.
Gone? Oh yeah, that's true.
Vic, because the thing is, the system recognizes you as already voted. You can't vote if you ask for a mail ballot. That's across the country. They're fucked.
God bless. New music this weekend. Tyler, the Creator, dropped his new album today at 6 a.m. in the morning, Monday morning. Right. First time a major artist has done anything like this. There's artists that do this, but not of a Tyler, the Creator caliber, at least in our generation that I can recall, on a Monday morning like this. Very unique, but it seems to be successful so far. He's charting #1. And spoiler, there's a lot of sneak features. You guys heard it yet, or do you mind me even saying it?
I heard the whole thing.
Do you mind me saying it, or you want to keep it sneaky for you?
Bro, I ain't gonna hear that shit.
Nigga, Marlon's hilarious.
You know I'm not gonna
Marlon's
listen
a
to
hater,
it.
bro.
That's not me hating, bro. Just
check it out, bro.
No, for what? He doesn't appeal to me. If an artist doesn't appeal to me,
he's an attractive guy.
Nah, it's a really good album.
Pretty handsome.
That's not what I fucking
You
mean.
don't think Tyler, the Creator's handsome?
I think he's a
That's
handsome
not
guy.
what I fucking mean. What I'm saying is like, I will sit down. I will sit down here on camera and give him his flowers and say that he knows what he's doing when it comes down to music that he makes and shit like that. He's a creative artist.
The marketing's been crazy.
And I agree. Like I've seen videos of how like he's made music and stuff like that, but his music isn't for me. So why am I gonna go out of my way?
Sounds like a hating ass
to go listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for it.
I think you should revisit
I think you should as well.
Flower
I'm good,
Boy.
bro.
I think you would like Flower Boy as an album.
Yeah, you saw.
We reacted to that shit. I didn't fuck with it.
No, you're a hating ass nigga then. I understand. You just don't understand art.
Listen.
You just don't get it.
I don't give a fuck.
Chromacopia.
That's just hard though.
Chromacopia dropped. It's an album full of surprise features from Sexy Red, Glorilla, Lil Wayne. Specifically, that's on a one song. Right? They said like hard. 5 words, short as fuck, but it's amazing. And if you look at the album, it says written, produced, everything is by Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator probably wrote the lyrics for these rappers. Like, he probably orchestrated their lyrics, everything.
Mm-hmm.
He produced the whole album, right? To me, it gives like a theatrical album. It feels like something where you can see this on a theater play, acted out loud, right? I can see this dramatized like in person. I can see this literally. Reminds me of Igor. I think it's like a mix of Igor, almost like Igor Part 2, a mix of Igor with like Call Me If You Get Lost. But here, a lot of more concept-driven songs. He has one song where it's like purely about his experience about losing like a child, his first child, like losing a child and him regretting it, right? Because the girl he was with, I guess, wanted an abortion and he was in agreement. But then he's like, yo, what am I going to do? Like, I'm rich as fuck. I got these nice cars, but I'm by myself. Like, maybe I should have a family. Like, I'm regretful of this. Very deep shit, right? And it's like the reality of life where you always hear about the women's experience with an abortion.
Yeah.
But from a male perspective, you don't hear that. You never hear the male's perspective of going through an abortion.
J. Cole made a song about it.
Of course J. Cole did. J. Cole fucking does everything.
I'm sorry.
What was the song?
I forgot what it's called, but it's about like the evil of having to ask a woman to get an abortion. Because it's kind of evil to tell a woman, yo, I need you to get this abortion. But in the same breath, he's like,
What's the song, chat? Live chat's probably gonna know.
But then in the same breath, he's like, oh, I'm a nigga though. Like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm scared. I can't be a dad.
Yeah.
It's old as fuck though. It's an old ass J. Cole song. I think it's off The Cure. I'd have to check.
I respect Tyler and his vulnerability on his album. He's also cocky. He's confident. He said that he's the best rapper from the West Coast since Kendrick Lamar. He said it.
Since Kendrick
Lamar. So he's paying respect to Kendrick, but he's like, yo, I'm up there. Like, I'm the best since Kenny. Like, I'm him.
Lost Ones.
Lost Ones. Okay. J. Cole did have a song called Lost Ones. That's right. That's true. Okay. Good point. But on this album, there's like multiple, like 3 songs that he's mentioning the baby lost and like the abortion. It's like a female talking. I'm not sure if it's his ex-girlfriend. And also it's like, oh, people thought Tyler the Creator was gay, but he's like, no, I actually had a girl and I almost had a baby. But then he also does say on the album that he is gay. He's like, I'm gay. I don't like women. So it's like,
That's had me dying.
I'm like, what the fuck is up with this guy? He's just trolling us again. Like, what is happening?
There's one song
because I don't
like,
think he's gay. It doesn't matter, but he's making us care by rapping about it.
He did say at one point like, oh, I don't give a fuck about male or female.
He's like,
I'm above gender.
He also says like, I'm that nigga and I'm that bitch.
That's what it was. Yeah, there
like
we go.
Multiple times, I'm like, damn. I feel that.
Hits him. Whatever that song's called, the him song. He says that. Yeah, that show's dope.
I felt that shit. I'm like, damn. You might be both, bro. God bless you.
You might be.
Right? You got a vagina underneath that nutsack. You never know. That gooch opens up.
You're crazy.
That gooch might open up.
Nigga, it might.
Lotto's licking gooches out here, so you gotta be careful. That's what she said on the Glorilla album. She said she's licking gooches. She's licking niggas' gooches.
You can lick my gooch, baby.
Get them gooches out for Lotto.
Please.
Aside from that, obviously we got Tizo Touchdown, as people predicted. Tizo Touchdown on every fucking album in the world as a hidden feature.
Bro, Travis is throwing so much money behind him.
I don't think he's not signed to Travis.
Tizo Touchdown?
No, he's not signed to Cactus Jack. I would have known. Trust me, no. He just opened up for he co-signed and opened up, had him on the album, but he's not signed to him. No, I don't know.
Are you serious?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is behind this nigga?
Low key, I think Drake is. I think Drake has him. I think Drake's an angel investor behind Tizo Touchdown. I swear to God, Drake is an angel investor behind a couple artists that I know for a fact.
I don't think you should be talking on Drake.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you gotta watch your mouth, bro.
I'm on the Drake op list. Drake. I'm Drake's op. I can't speak. I'm sorry. My bad. Thank you for reminding me, Marlon. But
he signed to RCA.
RCA? Yeah, he signed. He's not signed to Travis. But shout out to Tyler the Creator. I think it's a great album. The second listen was even better. I'm not gonna lie to you. The second listen was even better. I appreciated it even more. It's a lot of music. There's like introductions, outros. Some songs, literally, there's a song that has like 5 parts. Like, it's so much. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But I like it. I respect the effort of what he's doing. Like, he's trying to literally be himself. Like, this is not like a Little Baby album. It's not like a Future album. It's a Tyler Creator album. It's very different. But that's why I understand if it's not your taste, it's not your taste. Like, if you're not into this, like, I don't think it's not gonna...
Album of the year?
I still have Future and Metro Boomin as album of the year. But give me a couple weeks listening to this Tyler Creator album.
Yeah, you gotta sit with it.
And it could get that. It could easily get that.
Because there's songs I listen to, I'm like, I don't like this right now. I'll like it later.
Yeah, like it could easily grow, bro. Like there's the songs on here. He's talking his shit. He's confident.
He's rapping very well.
He's rapping better. He's saying like a lot of more confident energy. Like saying like he's that shit. Like he's talking about his Grammys, winning the Grammys, etc. He's probably gonna win a Grammy for this one again. I think this is a Grammy album. This is easily a Grammy album.
I agree.
Easily.
Easily. My thing is this. I'm not liking kind of the Kanye comparisons because I don't think anyone can take, because they compared it to Jesus. And my thing is like, we shouldn't put that expectation on this album because if it doesn't lead to that, then we're going to feel some type of way. Just let this album be what it is. Because the thing about Yeezus was that motivated an entire generation of people to start making music like that. Like that rock beat. I don't know how someone takes this sound and runs with it.
Yeah.
Because it's so many distorted music. Like, it's such distorted sounds. Like, there's one song, this thing got jazz beats over fucking, like, funk rock. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? But how do you replicate that? You feel me? Like, how do you build off of what he's doing here?
I think that there's some inspiration. I think Tyler Creator got inspired by, when I hear this album, to be honest, Kendrick Lamar's Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yep. I agree.
because of the perspective of a man's vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And also, he showed a lot of love to that album when it came out. And on top of that, when you watch the music video for, I think, Noid, and he's in bed with the girl and the kid, and he's like, girls can lock you down. Like, don't get locked down by a girl. It literally looks like the cover art for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like,
Yeah.
literally. Like, watch, I'll show you guys. Like, literally. And I'm like, this cannot be a coincidence, and no one's pointed this shit out. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
And that sample, I mean, the single he dropped, that flow sounds like Family Ties.
It does.
Like, it sounds exactly like it. It's sick. So
On the Thought I Was Dead.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was dead.
Dead.
He does. Look at this right here. Looks like Family. The Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers too. Right there, the black and white. Looking in the mirror. But look at this scene, guys. Right, you cannot tell me that there's no reference track for reference moment here. Look at this. Right, and then you got Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Boom. Come on. Did I crack a code or what?
Yeah.
I
it's
haven't even
definitely
seen this on
motivating.
Twitter. No one's talking about this. I'm like, let me talk about this on the podcast. Like, this is literally a easy point of reference between both of these albums right here. Maybe it's on purpose. It could easily be on purpose. You know, I don't know what the chat thinks, but I think it's on purpose. Noid and Mr. Morale. I think this is...
Mar, you got the camera on me.
Oh, shit. My bad. That's why. Okay, here we go. So now you see it, right? So you see Tyler Creator, Noid, with the girl in the bed, right? And you see Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers right here, the cover art. Black and white. And, oh, but it's black and white, though. They have black and white photos, too. Right? Right here. There's black and white version of this cover. There's black and white. You know, and to be honest, he did it on purpose, I think, to not be exact. But this is not really black and white. It's like a cream and white. This is like, what's the name? Sepia?
It's a certain, like...
It's like a certain filter, like on Instagram. Sepia type shit. I think that this is like I think this is his version of that, like his moment of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Like, not fully, but inspired off of.
Yeah.
Like, he has inspiration from that album on here. I can tell. I can literally tell by even moments like this. You know, the black and white in the mirror right here. Right? Black and white in the mirror. And then we have just Tyler. They get Tyler. Fucking Kendrick. Just black and white. Like in an apartment. You know. Little references right here. You know, I think it's dope. And in this video was really well done where you see certain moments of his shadows living on, right? If you look at the mirror, Tyler Creator's by himself, but then look at this. His shadow. Someone's in the mirror. Literally about to shoot him. And the song is about, like, I feel like someone's watching me. I'm paranoid. Paranoia. Right? And then over here, again, look at the video. He's doing certain motion, but then his shadow's doing a whole different other motion. He's walking a certain way. His shadow's walking a different way. It's very creative, and I think this he's really, like, on some, like, elite level of artistry. Like, this guy is cooking up. Whether you like the music or not, the level of artistry that Tyler Creator is literally portraying is phenomenal.
Do you see this inspiring anything?
This inspiring something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Because I also want to talk about this. The internet is hating Tyler Creator right now.
Yep. That's why I'm asking.
The internet is hating this. I see a lot of hate for this album, more than I expected.
I agree.
Over the weekend, I saw people hating the Thought It Was Dead, the song. They hate it.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying that I can't replay this.
It's trash.
This is trash. Like how has Tyler Creator gotten away with dropping trash for so many years?
What's it called?
So the Thought It Was Dead. Thought It Was Dead.
They also trashed the idea of dropping it on Monday.
And also, there's a version that dropped on the vinyl with Playboi Carti. Thought It Was Dead. A Playboi Carti verse.
That sounds
a
hard.
20-second Playboi Carti verse. It actually sounded good. I liked it.
That gotta be hard. You do great on that beat.
He thought I was dead.
Gives me Schoolboy Q vibes.
LA. Because people don't tend to do that.
That sounds like Schoolboy Q.
People forget to classify Tyler Creator as a West Coast artist, but Tyler Creator is a West Coast artist.
It's because where he's from.
Boulder. Boulder.
He's from the burbs.
Is he from Boulder, Colorado?
I thought it was San Monica, whatever it's called.
I think he was from Boulder, but then moved to.
You can see it right there.
Somewhere in L.A. Let's say, what does it say? Say Boulder.
It says Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, okay. But I could have sworn he was born in Boulder or some shit in Boulder.
I thought it was outside of L.A., like Santa Monica, whatever that shit's called.
Hawthorne. But, shit, everything is L.A. If you're near L.A., you're in L.A. Just like if you're near Prov, niggas claim Prov. You know, I get it. But it's man, and then people are debating. Is Tyler Creator top 3, top 4? Should Tyler Creator be classified better than J. Cole? Should he have the J. Cole position, the J. Cole slot? There's a whole debate online, right?
Fuck.
And then people are arguing, yes. There's some people that said, it was viral tweets of like, oh, by the way, I think he's more talented than J. Cole, and he's a better rapper than J. Cole, and he has more classic albums than J. Cole. So why are we not classifying him higher than J. Cole? And then there's people going against it fully, claiming this is trash. He's gotten away with dropping trash for so many years. But is it trash, or do you just not, you know, I hate when people say this, they're like, oh, you just don't get it. But I think with Tyler Creator, I think it's literally that. Like, you.
That motherfucker right there.
Because literally Tyler Creator has, like, art with a theme and an actual purpose. This album I understood more than any of his other albums upon release. Mm-hmm. Like, I instantly understood the theme. I instantly understood the idea of the vulnerability, the abortion, the cockiness, the little voice notes of people, I guess, portraying people in his family, speaking to him, unless it's actually his real mother and is actually his ex-girlfriend really on and speaking. But there's moments of them speaking on it. They're talking to him, advising him about life, you know, shine through, keep shining. Very vulnerable and very well written, this album. I think it's a great album. I think it could be album of the year when it's all said and done. I would not be mad at someone saying this is album of the year.
You like it more than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers when you first heard it?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I like it more than Mr. Morale. I like it more than Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I like it more than a lot of the more recent vulnerable albums. I like it more than Schoolboy Q's album this year. I like it more than Vince Staples' album this year. I definitely like it more than DJ Mustard's album this year. If we're just talking about West Coast albums, I think I like it more than all those albums.
Do you think its backlash is going to motivate people not to do something like this?
No. What I do think is this. I think it's going to grow more on people. I really believe in this album. I think, especially as it dropped on a Monday, now we're really going to see it. Where by the weekend, we're going to see how people's thoughts and opinions change. Because it's going to get the full week run.
Yeah. That's my thing.
Fuck the sales.
We haven't seen the week.
We have got to see fuck the sales.
We got to see the week through. It's true.
See the week through, right? And Tyler's not going to stop anytime soon, guys, with the marketing. You got Northwest going crazy. She's saying Tyler Creator's her favorite artist right now. She went last night to the listening party with Kim Kardashian. She brought her out. She was going crazy. She dressed up as Tyler. She loves him. His marketing is amazing. The listening party was dope. I saw a bunch of clips from it. Looked a bit half empty. Not going to lie. It looked a bit, it wasn't a packed out crowd. But it's a last minute situation. It's a listening party. He did say, by the way, I'm going to just be walking around. I'm not going to be performing. This is not a performance. So that probably turns some people off. They're like, oh, I don't want to see this nigga walk around. I'll just listen to some music at home. Right? Because he literally just walked around. But if you didn't want to hear the album early, you were able to go. I think you had to pay, though, too. It wasn't fully free. I could be wrong. I think you had to pay something, like $5.
That's probably
15.
what it was.
You had to pay something, so maybe that affected it, too.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Kanye ones be free. You just got to register ahead of time. I could be wrong. But he kind of took a note out of Kanye's book with that shit. That's a Kanye shit. That's what Kanye West does. He walks around, play the music. That's it. A big listening party.
And just gets lit. The
green truck shit is dope, but I still don't get the imagery behind it. I think it's just like an aesthetic, like a truck. Because there's no point when you hear the album. It doesn't tie into a green truck.
He's probably gonna explain that at some point.
Maybe we'll get some reference point eventually, but I don't know. But it does give me Easter egg vibes. There might be some Easter eggs in his album. There's like a vinyl version with an extra bonus song. There's a little things that I think is gonna keep people intrigued and interested. So
they're saying Kanye's shits were never free.
Oh, it was never free? I think it was. I think that it would sell out and people resell it, but I think they were free.
Probably.
I think they were free. Or Did it? Maybe you bought the album. It was like some bundle situation. I
Probably.
could have sworn it was something. It was something unique
It
about
was
it.
probably bundled. My thing is this: is like I saw over the week. I don't know if you saw this. Kyle Rich had to apologize because remember how Travis shouted out that song he has with NLE Chopper.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Hey, listen, like I'm not encouraging you guys to use Percocets because the part that Travis was referring to, he's saying
I like pills and
Percocets." Yeah, and it got so much backlash because a bunch of kids started emulating it. So he had to like go on video and be like, "Yo, like chill with that. I'm not encouraging that. I don't do that." And I'm like, "All right, guys. So what do you want then? We don't want this shit.
I didn't see that for real.
Yo, look, I look it up, bro. Look right here.
His name? Am I spelling his name wrong?
Kyle Rich. Kyle Rich apologizes for Percocet.
Is it 2 Y's?
It's no. I'll literally give it to
Damn,
you.
how the hell do you spell Kai Rich?
Let me actually go to New York. I could find it. Pantavic. New York.
Kai Rich, 41.
Hot. Oh, it's hot in New York.
Okay, Kyle Rich with 2. It's probably on Twitter then.
What's New York City sound like? They got it.
I don't see it, bro.
I'm gonna give it to you right now.
I think you're lying.
I'm not.
The chat be saying you be lying a couple times. You gotta call him out.
Kyle Rich sends a message to the youth. Pills and Percocets are not cool. Watch your mouth when you talking to my name, nigga. I don't be chatting. I speak the truth. Look at him right there in the airport. I'll play from the beginning, too. I heard this shit and I laughed at him.
Just because I'm rapping about that shit, you don't gotta do that shit, you heard? Pills and Percocets, that shit is not worth it. Do not promote the use of pills and Percocets at all. Gangster. This shit is just music, it's just entertainment. Do not do that shit, right? Don't do it. It's to all the kids, it's to all the youth. That shit is not cool. What am I done?
So what do you want then? You're dissing this real shit. You're mad about the pills and
recent was
Percocet. Vic, that shit
Was
was
that after Lil Durk got arrested?
5 days ago. So it was before he got
It
arrested.
was before Lil Durk got arrested?
Yes.
I think there might be a possible TikTok trend. I think of people like dancing to that song and maybe with fake pills and kids. So he's getting the feedback. We saw him perform the song live, hard as fuck. I think it's one of the most, dopest parts of a song this year. I do like when the beat changes and it goes like that and like that slowed down. I like pills and Percocet.
Produced beautifully.
Yeah. Yes. I'll say this. He could have said something else. Don't get me wrong. But the pills and Percocet is the line. So I can see it affecting and influencing people. But I respect him saying that, though. I respect him saying that.
I'm not mad at it.
We don't know because he's talking to his fan base. I didn't see it get to that level where he needed to say this. Maybe he saw it. Maybe he's getting ahead of it. Maybe he saw some local kids in his hood like, dude, pills and Percocets. Let me throw some pills and Percocets in my mouth, Kyle. It was like, whoa, bro, you're 15. And he's like, I gotta talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Or this might be a real guy where like he really just feels like, hold up.
I'm fucking up.
Like I did this. I'm young. I'm successful. It's a rare moment for drill music. We don't see this type of shit happen. This was before before Lil Durk got arrested.
Before, it was 5
I thought that
days
happened
ago.
after because I would have been like, damn, Durk got arrested now. Niggas is apologizing for their lyrics. But
I forgot to
like
send
that.
it to you when I saw it.
I like that.
But that's where I get frustrated because the internet can't be upset and say, hey, this shit is trash, Tyler. This shit is not good. I don't want to hear this bullshit message. But then you get upset when we talk about pills and Percocets. So what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So what do you want to hear then?
I like pills and Percocets.
I hope the artists stay off the internet. That's all I hope. Don't listen to these internet niggas, bro. They're hating for jokes.
Yeah. 2 quick funny moments. Let's talk about this. It's 2 things that went viral. We have Chrisean Rock. Listen to this, guys. You guys are gonna fucking. This is unbelievable. One of the most insane moments I've ever seen on actual reality TV shows ever was Chrisean Rock talking to her sister while holding her baby. Her sister Tasiki.
You love this baddie shit.
I think this was on Baddies. Yeah, on Baddies Midwest. There's a trailer. I think it's just a trailer. Listen to what Chrisean Rock says to her sister on national television in front of millions of people. Listen to this.
Remember when I was 7? You made me eat your pussy.
You said what? I'm done talking.
What did she say?
Put the speaker up, Mark. Get the speakers down. You gotta hear it.
I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your pussy. You said what? I'm done talking.
Nah, she didn't say that. I didn't hear that. Nah, she didn't say that, bro. Zeus is the greatest threat to the black community.
Yo.
Since segregation. That's crazy.
And I don't think she's lying. But then to say that, and then for Zeus to cut it up into a clip is crazy because they signed off on that. I don't know if Taseki's reacted to this. Like, is she mad about this being out in public? Like, this is crazy.
That's crazy. Mar, she ate her sister's pussy and she brought it up on national TV.
Well, she was 7. Yo, no.
Nah, this is worse than the crack epidemic.
This is crazy.
This is worse than
Nah, bro,
the prison
this is crazy.
system.
Such a beautiful girl, full of trauma. And I actually respect the way she's going about her life now.
You still got a subscription with these niggas? I gotta judge you now. Nigga, this is crazy. Mar, she ate her pussy at 7.
This is not repeated too many times. We're on a live stream. God bless her. God bless America. But she has turned her life over to Christ.
When?
Chrisean Rock. She's turned her life over to Christ. She has a
After
song.
that video?
Well, the thing is, this is a show where they pre-record. This might have been months ago. It might have been a year ago. We don't
That's
know
what I gotta know.
when it's been. Look, she has a new series, I think, about God. Oh, no, this is just the baddies?
If she's still on baddie, she's not following God. God bless.
Oh, this is this new series. Chrisean Rock, God's Plan. It's coming. But no, bro, listen. I'm being serious. This is a song. I had the clip.
I know. I saw
right
the
here.
song.
This is my clip. I posted it. Look
I
at
saw the song.
Weight that you carry as a role model.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I've been like
Listen to this. This is a
undoing
good
a
song.
lot and starting over. Pretty much.
She's starting her life over,
I
giving it to
don't
God.
wanna do worldly music no more, and just do like gospel, like hood gospel. I would say.
What is hood gospel? I want to know what hood gospel is.
Like
Donda.
Yahweh, Yahweh. There's only one way, and it's God way. Yahweh, Yahweh. There's only one way, and it's God way. Took my baby to get blessed, and they said it's for clout. I'ma do my best for me and mine. That's from here on out. Trying to change my life, but all these demons keep attacking me. Ran back to my ex, the world saying it's toxicity. But they don't know he blessed me with my only son. That's why it's hard to let him go, but now I think I'm done. Who would've knew that a bundle of joy would fix my heart? I swear he gave me that fire when I was in the dark. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Don't want no drama, so I'm throwing up the peace signs. Yahweh, Yahweh.
There's only one way, and it's God's way. Yahweh. Listen.
Hopefully she does, man.
Listen, I'm all
pray for her.
for the
Pray
hood.
to God she does.
I pray for
I'm
her
all
heart.
for the hood hospital, the hood hospital, the hood gospel. Give me some of that.
Because I truly hope it's not what's happened with the other woman. You remember who? You know what I'm talking about? The one that became Muslim and they were making fun of her for it? Brittany Griner. So Brittany Griner became Muslim. And the same month she's announcing it, she's posting lucrative photos, which is against Islam. Your religion is not a trend. It is a way of life. So I pray to God that she treats it as a way of life and never goes back on that demonic show called Baddies. Because that thing is Satan's greatest tool.
It's what's the greatest tool?
It's Satan's greatest tool,
Satan's
I promise
greatest
you.
tool.
It is what BET was in 2005. That shit is evil, nigga. I promise you it is.
Speaking of BET.
Oh yeah,
What happened to BET?
Speaking of BET, shout out to the Clips. I guess the Clips album's coming soon. Can't wait for that. New Pusha T coming soon. Funny Marco, Open Thoughts, had Orlando Brown and Ray J. This is how it went.
Like one of one.
You said Nick? What's up with Nick?
Oh, God.
Nick? What's up with Nick?
Oh, God. One of ones.
What's up with Nick?
If you compare your career to somebody, who would it be?
Michael Jackson. That's me?
Never.
You're a liar.
What did he just put in his mouth? What did he just get up and put in his mouth?
The mic.
No, he didn't. He throw to the mic.
He throw to the mic.
Orlando Brown just deep throw the mic. Yo, bro.
I think he does it twice.
What?
Ray J
Who
shocked.
would it be?
You know what you
Michael
got to do to
Jackson.
shock Ray
That's
J?
me?
Never.
You're a liar.
He double back.
What?
Lying ass nigga. Fucking lying ass
does
nigga.
it again.
Nigga, I'm Michael. You lying ass nigga. What are you talking about? Where's Nick?
Is this where I protect you?
Liar ass nigga.
Yeah. All right. Right now,
Ray J
J's
like the
on-
bag was not big enough.
I gotta take a piss.
Oh, you do?
Oh, 3 times.
All right.
They can choke on my dick is what I'm saying.
Like one of one.
Nah, bro. Orlando Brown is one of the wildest niggas that ever exist in life. And it's like, he's never changed. It wasn't like a moment. Like, he's been this way post That's So Raven.
Yeah, been on drugs.
Like, it's crazy.
Been mentally ill. Been vibes.
It doesn't stop.
He doesn't look that cracked out here.
He looks good. He has a lineup. He looks nice to lineup, bro. He looks nice, Noel. Bro, let's see.
Feel like I came out your that's my mama, this my daddy. And yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's a
this is
trailer. I
real-
want to see
this
like
is
a
real
clip.
shit.
All right here.
Of a memorable moment on the set.
Me saying that Bow Wow's
No, I was no.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about That's So Raven. Like on the set.
It's the
What was
same thing.
What was the rememberable
Okay,
market?
everybody
No, I'm
Bow
saying-
Wow
I'm
is
saying-
Raven.
Huh? Don't say that on here.
What do you
said
say?
that.
Bow Wow's a good person, and what you said
Bow
is
Wow
a
is
lie.
Raven, and
No,
I
he's
had the
not.
pussy.
No, he's not.
Liar.
And you know what? You and Bow Wow has never been in the same room. I talked to him and he proved it, and he said you haven't. So stop capping on his name.
I fucked him, and I fucked him like this.
Nah. Bow Wow may kill this
Like
nigga.
that. Like that.
No, you
But
didn't.
why is he
Like, you
stroking
just-
the eye like that?
Motherfucker, blood on my mama. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at yourself.
He's just trolling. I know that. I actually know Bow Wow.
We
And
falling backwards or forwards?
Sean Mikes. Sean Moss. Well, we're not going to speak on him. The world, I want you to know everything that he's saying is cat.
Is he shitting?
Did Ray
Oh
J
my
leave?
God. How many times is going? What the fuck?
Motherfucker.
All right,
What
so
are you
now can
talking
we
about,
just-
blood?
can
We
we get
are
ready to-
all of Illuminati.
Can we
He's just
just
doing it for attention now.
this.
Alright,
This
so
is what
look,
we choose
okay.
to do.
Yo. And then after this, you guys didn't see this clip of him saying he's Diddy? He's walking around the street saying he's Diddy.
No,
Look at
he's
this.
not. No, he's
I
not.
don't know if he's like doing a Diddy like Halloween costume thing, but look, he's walking around the streets of Atlanta.
Pretending to be
Orlando
P. Diddy.
Brown's walking around the streets of Atlanta saying he's Diddy.
My name Puff. My name Diddy.
You're not Diddy.
Nice to meet you. My name Puff. My name Diddy.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, my name Diddy, yo. Yo, my name Puff, yo.
You had a nice night?
outta
Okay. Yeah, we have to go. Have a nice night.
Nah, he looks so coked out, bro. This is crazy.
He's
bro.
Yo, look at the
My
way he said the
name's
last
Diddy.
one. Yo, my name Puff. Yo,
My name Puff, yo.
yo, like
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, my name Diddy, yo.
look.
Yo, my name Puff, yo.
You had
Bro,
a nice
why
night?
he sounds so tired? Bro.
He's like, y'all gotta get out of here.
Yo,
Y'all
get
gotta
it
go.
all. Y'all gotta
Yo,
go.
I'm Diddy. I might do
There's
something like
something
what the hell? Like I might do something
crazy.
dirty.
Okay.
Y'all
We
gotta
have
get
to
out
go.
of
Have a
here.
nice night.
And then the people are chasing him the whole time. Though, look at he gets grabbed. Look at
No, he doesn't.
look, right there. Someone grabbed him.
Oh no, this nigga.
He's being chased the whole time.
This nigga's crazy. Yo, this nigga's crazy. This nigga's on
Man.
the strongest drugs available.
Nah, he's bugged out, bro.
He's in that pink cocaine.
He's on that pink cocaine. Rest in peace, Liam Payne.
Oh
Rest in peace,
no.
Liam Payne on that pink cocaine. Someone's gonna make a rap song.
Bro.
A rap song about that shit.
We gotta stop, bro.
My God.
This nigga was deep throwing the mic, and he's in the street saying he's Diddy.
Speaking of Diddy, breaking news: we have new Diddy accusers today. 2 male accusers claim that Diddy assaulted them as minors. One alleges he was a 10-year-old aspiring rapper when he was drugged and sexually assaulted at an audition by Diddy. Another alleges that he was a teen trying out for MTV's Making the Band when Diddy assaulted him. This was CNN reporting the breaking news today, right? Let me read it more in detail a bit. Yeah. One John Doe states in his lawsuit that he was auditioning for Diddy in 2005 at a hotel in New York at the age of 10, and he was given a soda by Diddy that he alleges the soda was laced with drugs.
That's crazy.
According to the lawsuit, Diddy then forced this man to perform oral sex after he resisted. This man lost consciousness after drinking the soda. He later woke up in tears with his pants undone and pain in his anus and buttocks. The lawsuit states, man, I don't mean to laugh, but goddamn, what the fuck is going on with Diddy? Like,
This is.
like
I don't know if this is true.
If any of this is true, he needs to go to hell.
No.
Like hell, like the bottom of hell, like the bottom of hell is where Diddy needs to go.
You want to know why I kind of don't believe it though?
Let me finish the second one real quick, and then you can give me your take to finish the reports of today. The other John Doe in a separate lawsuit states that he was 17 in or around 2008 when he attended a 3-day audition for MTV competition show Making the Band. He claims that the first day of the audition, during the one-on-one interviews, Diddy asked him hypothetical questions about handling situations involving sexual pleasures. As Combs described these scenarios, he began to sexually assault the man while touching him both over and under his clothes, groping, fondling his penis, and instructing the man to undress. On the second day, Diddy told this man, allegedly the 17-year-old, to undress and demonstrate the ability to embody a sex idol persona. This encounter eventually escalated into Combs allegedly forcing the plaintiff to perform oral sex on him, and then Diddy sodomized this man. On the third day, Diddy and his bodyguard sexually assaulted the man, allegedly. He then was eliminated from the competition. My God, Making the Band guy, he got eliminated after this, as Combs claimed that the plaintiff was untrustworthy due to his reservations about performing oral sex to his bodyguard. So he said since Diddy didn't want to perform oral sex with the bodyguard, he said, no, you're not a part of Making the Band. You didn't make the band. All right? CNN reached out for Diddy. His attorneys did not respond, but denied that Diddy has ever sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone. So they're denying everyone. They're not just denying this one specifically. They didn't respond or give any details in response. Is this bullshit? Or, like, you know what I'm saying? Because every week, every Monday, there's another case of lawsuits for Diddy. Every Monday. Every fucking Monday. Right? Is this people chasing money? Is it unbelievable? Or are people not feeling comfortable enough with the Cassie, Diddy's arrest, and how everything's been handled? Now they want to break their silence. Because a lot of these stories are very specific. Especially when we're talking about Making the Band. Everyone remembers the show. One of the most famous reality shows of all time.
Yep.
There was auditions.
Yeah.
This might have happened at the auditions. Who knows? We weren't there. I pray and hope they didn't, because this is some disgusting, like, people thought Simon Cowell and American Idol and all these shows had, like, horrible auditions. We've seen the baddies auditions, right? The baddies, oh my God, this girl's fight to the death. The Making the Band auditions, you had to suck some cock to make it onto MTV? No. No way. There's no way. No way. No way. And if this guy said he did it, and he still didn't make it on the show. No.
So this is
I might call bullshit.
I call bullshit. My thing is this, and we can look back to other cases. Usually people who do this type of stuff, like on a serial basis, they have an MO. Like they have a way they like to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Cosby liked to drug women.
With his pudding.
Yeah, and like you're crazy.
With his pudding.
That was like a consistent thing.
Yeah.
The other
Roofie
one.
them.
Yeah, the other one was what's that guy's name? Weinstein?
Yeah.
Weinstein had an MO too. Bro, you just told me two different ways to rape sexually assault somebody. Sorry. You told me the first one got drugged and then woke up sodomized.
Yeah.
The second one was sodomized, but wasn't drugged.
Yeah.
Like, the stories can be detailed as much as you want, but you're telling me MTV was not aware that Diddy was, sodomizing people on the cast that were auditioning. Like, I truly hope you people aren't lying. And I wish the police and crime experts would be more vocal, because if you ever watch true crimes like Ted Bundy and all this other stuff, the gay dude who was like kidnapping black people and like raping.
Yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. They have MOs. They have a series of ways that they do things. Every Monday, Vic is right. Something new comes out, and it's a completely different way that Diddy sexually assaulted somebody. It does not sound consistent at all. You all sound like liars. You're literally you're going against what we know crimes to be like. And it's like, bro, if this all comes out as like not true, you know what that would do to like real victims like Cassie, who actually had to experience this shit just because y'all clout chasing for money? Because what is MTV supposed to say now? Nigga, that happened on MTV's set? Yo, if MTV better say something.
Viacom gotta say something, because I think Viacom owned them.
Yeah, they did. So
I would assume.
What y'all bringing in things that like is gonna make y'all look crazy if people prove you wrong, bro. Like, this is sick. I truly hope they're not lying, and if they're not, bring that man to justice. That is an evil man.
Another man that people are calling for his justice is Lil Durk. Lil Durk has been arrested, right? Lil Durk is facing who knows what, because we're still waiting for trial. We're still waiting for a lot of more details on the case. His lawyers haven't said anything. We don't know if he's going to take a guilty plea, if he's going to be innocent plea. We don't know what the fuck is happening, but it's one of the biggest stories in hip-hop history. I covered it over the weekend as an emergency podding moment because it was just surreal. The fact that one of the most popular rappers of our generation, Lil Durk, the same rapper that raps about his ops, the same rapper that raps about how he killed his ops, right? Pooh Shiesty's in jail currently, and he's literally on the Pooh Shiesty song talking about detailing a crime, Lil Durk. But it's one of the hardest songs to come out that year, one of the biggest songs in the nightclub history.
Yep.
We love the record, right? Get it back in blood. Pooh Shiesty's in jail. Lil Durk is now in jail. Shit did not age well at all, right? And then people said there was a song, live chat. What's the song? There's a Lil Durk song that if we read the lyrics, to be honest, I feel like if we go on Genius, it's probably trending because everyone was talking about it over the weekend. Look at that Lil Durk song. Like he literally like predicted his life, et cetera, et cetera. Let me look at the. Well, Lil Durk's not really a Genius lyric guy, right? But if it's trending enough, it should pop up. They still got the damn J. Cole She Knows on Genius trending. That's crazy.
They're trying so hard to piece that song together.
My God.
It's never going to happen. God bless them.
But it's not even streaming high. Like, it's just, like, trending with the lyrics, but not really streaming high. Yeah, Lil Durk is not even in the top 100 on Genius. What the hell? What's a Lil Durk song? Lil Durk song, lyrics, crime.
I thought it was a sample. I mean, a leaked song that he said that in.
No.
I didn't know it dropped.
Bro, there's a song that he released that people are like, yo, if you listen to the song, like this guy.
I know what you're talking about, but I thought it was a leak.
Well, the Lil Durk Future song, he did say on that song something about the Rico. Yeah, Mad Max. If you read the Mad Max lyrics, Lil Durk did say, stupidly enough, he said he mentioned basically the Young Thug Rico. This was right after Young Thug went to jail. Lil Durk said on the song, verbatim, right? Lil Durk's lyrics verbatim after Young Thug went to jail. He said, I could have been a part of that Rico. I called Young Thug, told him every nigga I shot. Slime.
Oh my God.
Why would you say this? Now you're in jail, right? And allegedly, Chicago might be wanting to give you a Rico. I heard behind the scenes from an unnamed source years ago, Lil Durk in Chicago, they're trying to get a Rico against Lil Durk, right? They're building up a Rico case. This is a California case. It's not a federal or nothing crazy case like in Chicago, no Rico. But it could lead to that because it's a murder for hire case.
No, I thought the murder for hire was federal. Wasn't the U.S. Marshals that arrested him?
It was U.S. Marshals.
That's federal.
That's federal then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure.
But it says right here, Lil Durk, for those who don't know, has been arrested with charges that stem from an alleged plot to an attempted murder, planned murder, of trying to kill Quando Rondo at a gas station. He did not kill Quando Rondo. His OTF members
Yeah,
killed.
he's facing federal charges.
Oh, it's federal charges?
Because
Okay.
it was over state lines when it was planned.
Okay, that's true. That's true because people traveled. This was in Florida. Well, he was arrested in Florida, but this was in California that this happened, this murder in this case. And they're going to eventually ship him or move him, transfer him, but they haven't yet. There's like rumors of why not, why yes. So people are waiting on that. But you guys get the gist. We know what, this is damn near predictable, his arrest. When you start talking about crimes in your songs, it's only a matter of day when the cops are just looking at this shit like, okay, this is very specific. Like, how more specific are we going to go? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how more specific is it going to get? You're going to end up either dead or in jail. And people are just championing this, going about this. But then look at the results. Lil Durk is in jail. He's a father. Might never see his children ever again in life because of his actions, right? Wallow literally spoke to him and told him that he forgave his brother's killer. In an interview, crying to his face, to Lil Durk's face. What did Lil Durk do 5 months after? This is when this happened. 5 months after that interview was when Lil Pab was killed.
Quando Rondo said he forgave him too.
Quando Rondo forgave him. Quando Rondo wanted to squash the beef with Lil Durk, wanted to end it.
On live stream, he was begging for him to let it go.
Crazy. Quando Rondo, after Lil Durk got arrested, dropped a song, right? And the song basically is not gospel, but it's damn near.
Yeah, he found God.
It's like let's see right here. Obviously, I think it's a song that he made a bit prior. But it's called Life Goes On.
Like the rain coming down every time it's been a couple of years.
It kind of sounds like
Don't know what
all
you're about to say.
my life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Show the people the screen real quick, Mar.
I feel like he
And
did
we're
it on
gonna,
purpose.
you can see Lil Pab, the guy that was murdered. He actually pays homage to him during this. His cousin. We have it. Right here. R.I.P. Pop, you know what I'm saying? He shouting him out. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? And then we have controversial man, Charleston White. And some people are saying he's actually right. Right, look at the fucking Dwanye Wade shit.
Yeah, I was just about to ask
We're
you.
going to get to that in a second.
Because of what Charleston White said, what do you think is going to happen to drill music now? Because Charleston White said it's cooked.
Charleston White said that this is a victory. And a lot of people feel like Charleston White. They said that this arrest is actually a victory for the black community and that drill rap is now over because of the voice of the streets. Self-proclaimed voice of the streets, the voice.
The last remaining one.
Lil Durk, the last remaining one, the biggest street rapper successfully, right? You can argue, obviously, he's been more popular even than Lil Baby. He's been more popular than Lil Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Has more relevance than Lil Baby. You know, there's no quote-unquote fall-off narrative with him. With Lil Baby, there is, right? This is what Charleston White said.
This is a real victory.
Shout out to Say Cheese and Sean Cotton.
Now that demonic force, because it is a demonic force. It was a dark force. It was a dark energy that came down from Chicago and spread throughout America. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. Down goes the drill. 12th round knockout. Because it looked like they had got away and they get to ride off into the sunset. So this is a victory for law-abiding black Americans who like hip-hop music but don't like the killing part of it. So we get.
It's a lot of free Durks right now. It's a lot of the free Durk campaign has begun.
Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling. Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling because they blackballed Quando Rondo because he was self-defending himself. They blackballed Lil Tim because he was standing up for a friend. Homie, come on now. Free Lil Durk. Keep him locked up. Don't give him no bond. Send him to a USP because of his record. And then got to think about this. he got to go to California. GDs and BDs ain't got no say-so in California.
He's not wrong. So this is my question. What's the difference between this and Thug?
The difference between this and Young Thug?
They have proof Young Thug sent those hits. Well, so what's the difference here?
Well, do they have proof?
They did. They had phone conversations that got thrown out because they got it incorrectly. I vividly remember this happening. So if they had Thug on the phone saying, make sure you kill that nigga, what are we talking about here?
I mean, I said it when Young Thug got arrested and people were trying to troll me or get mad at me. If Young Thugs did those crimes, then you're not going to be seeing me free Young Thug. Free Young Thug. Why? I don't know that man. I love his music.
Yeah.
But if he did a crime, you're going to have to do the time.
We
don't want to say that because we were so like, oh my God, free everyone. Free Gucci Mane. We had the free First Day Out, T Grizzly. The First Day Out movement, every time someone drops on their first song after they leave jail, is the biggest song of their career. It's a big moment, right? But then it's a bunch of hypocrisy. A prime example is that Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda was the biggest rapper in the world. Everyone, oh my God, Bobby, when Bobby comes home, oh my God, we're going to support Bobby. We got to support Bobby Shmurda. Where the fuck is Bobby Shmurda now?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Next to his cousin.
Independent. Dealing with legal issues with record labels, damn near getting blackballed.
Roddy Rebel's on the same situation. They're both cooked.
Where's the people? Why is the people not supporting Bobby Shmurda? I thought Bobby was the truth. He didn't snitch, right? He didn't snitch. And everyone was applauding him. This is the real definition of the streets. He stood down, etc., right? This guy held it down. You're not supporting Bobby Shmurda. There's no support for Bobby Shmurda, but then people are so quick to free Lil Durk, free Young Thug, right? Who cases seem to be way more severe than Bobby Shmurda case, even though his was serious as well.
It was just gun possession.
It was gun possession, but when it comes to their situations involving murder in their cases, right? Now, who's to say Bobby Shmurda might have done shit in the past? Literally on the song, he says, what did he say? Oh, no, his boy? Who shot someone a week ago? Who caught a body a week ago?
Bobby Shmurda.
I'm talking about real life, nigga. I'm talking about
Bobby
the
Shmurda.
song.
Bobby Shmurda.
Just caught a body about a week ago. You be tweaking, ho. Tweaking, ho. That shit's hard as fuck. I remember that we were on my porch in fucking Verndale.
Going
crazy. One of the hardest records I ever dropped. But then, it's like, hold up. He's talking about a murder. And then the whole world is saying this line. Where's the hat? The Bobby Shmurda hat still hasn't fallen. When he came out of jail, it fell. The Bobby Shmurda hat, we caught it. It was a whole thing. It's a hypocrisy that we have within our community.
Because this is the question I have to ask. You know, is it a culture of violence? Because I literally watched this, like, I was reading a news article. When YSL and YFN both went to jail, the murder rate dropped in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Do you understand how scary that is as a statement? It took you arresting two groups to systematically drop the murder rate double digits. So I have to ask you, is it a culture of violence?
And remember, we report on here another group, 4PF. Where's 4PF? There's no more 4PF. 4 pockets full. Huh? There's no more 4PF. Now you see little baby repping can't be fucked with. CBFW can't be fucked with. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? And he has a label. I think it's Glass House or something. Because they probably were trying to do a case on little baby.
Yeah.
All these rappers and their groups might be and have been proven in certain cases. We got the OTF. It's a gang. These guys are representing gangs instead of trying to be brands as they should be, right? Everyone wants to rep OTF merch, right? Fucking YSL merch. Oh, wait a minute. You're repping a gang this whole time? They need to realize once you're in the industry, you cannot have another. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. If you're on some street shit, go be on some street shit. You are in the industry now. You guys are entertainers. You're multimillionaires. You guys are walking businesses. Why are you being so stupid? And then you're leading a young generation to believe like, oh, this is cool because you guys are rapping about it. Oh, they really live their raps. Oh my God, Durk's the realest. Oh my God, he's catching a case for a murder. Oh my God, he's a real one. Oh my God, those songs hit better now. Oh my God, it tastes so good. I can taste the concrete on my lips.
But I also
what the
think
fuck is happening?
it goes back to the J. Cole thing too. When you have a million people telling you to get licked back, what are you gonna do?
So you think that that's the narrative, right? They said the slide for Vaughn type of comment and shit got into his head.
Like, yo, I'm sorry.
Yo, and you see the moment?
Yo, the act moment that you
Oh
sent me.
my
Yeah, I
God.
responded back to you.
That's
that-
what you tweeted. I thought you were
Yeah.
tweeting about the other shit the other day.
No. That's what I was tweeting about. That shit broke my heart.
My God, bro.
Because you could tell, Ack knew right away what he was referring to, because that was a huge thing at the time. But you could tell, Vic, those statements bothered the fuck out of Durk.
Yeah.
Because, yo, y'all think those are just words. Words matter, even if they're on a phone. You're telling another man you're a pussy for not killing the dude who killed your cousin. What?
And shout out to Grand Wizard. Shout out to Act, but fuck steak. We not repping steak over here. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy, promo code Ambition. Because every fucking academics post now has a steak
thing.
water tag.
All of them.
It's crazy, bro.
A bunch of people are doing that now.
I saw, especially the Fear Buck and all those people, the Aiden Ross people pages.
Yeah.
I think they got a big bag.
Big bag.
Fuck.
And a lot of them are promoting like violent shit, and you
And they
just see
just put
steak
the
at the bottom.
watermark steak.
It's
crazy.
sick, bro.
Slide for Vaughn comments. Still, I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying slide for Vaughn. I
at
think they
Durk's face,
trolling
bro.
me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
He's just laughing it off.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
You're sitting next to a murderer.
You get
Yo,
Are we gonna talk about it?
Lil Durk literally subliminally claimed a body during an interview.
And no one cared.
Not a song, during an interview.
And no one cared.
I remember this moment when this happened, but I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. I thought it was what's it called? Clip farming. Academics didn't understand him. I'm like, oh, this is awkward. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, okay.
No, but Ack knew right away because it was a
But-
big thing at the time.
This is a whole thing. Because people thought though, Little Pab, it was rumors in LA that it was a drug deal gone bad, etc. But people obviously tied it, no, it has to be Durk, because it's Lil Pab, it's Quando. But then Quando never
Confirmed it. But he's
or
probably because he
denied
was
it.
scared.
Yeah, he never denied it either. And he still was on some and the war and the peace shit in general. This is crazy. This is crazy. But this is Lil Durk. This is the voice of the streets. You know. And for years, Charleston White has come at Lil Durk, called him out. I called Lil Durk out, and his fans are killing me. I had a viral clip years ago when I was like talking about he for his 30th birthday, Lil Durk literally celebrated his 30th birthday. They were cutting the cake, and they were like, make a wish. And he was like, I already did. He's gone. It happened already. Niggas was like, what the? I'm like, yo, what the hell? This guy just celebrated someone dying on his birthday? Out of all the wishes you can make in the world, that's where the Charleston White, like, demonic energy, that shit has credence. Because that's demonic. How's that godlike? How are you Muslim? How are you representing the Muslim community and you do these type of... This doesn't make sense.
It's a culture of anger and vengeance. The crazy thing is, no one's talked about this. NBA YoungBoy is quiet.
But isn't it NBA YoungBoy back in jail? I think he's back in jail.
But you know he'd still talk. This just shows you, bro. The way this story ended was crazy. One's in jail, the other one's going with him. 2 people are dead.
I mean, if you think about the year in general, right? We got NBA YoungBoy in jail. We got Pooh Shiesty in jail. We got Young Thug in jail. We got Lil Durk in jail. We got Diddy's in jail. Right? Who else is in jail? Someone died or is in jail this year as well. That's like in the hip hop community that we always cover. There's so much random shit.
Who did you name? There's somebody else, you're right.
Someone else.
I'd have to think. Bro, there's so many people dying and going to jail.
Yeah, man. We gotta stay prayed up, man. We gotta stay prayed up. we gotta stay prayed up because this is it's getting serious out here. It's getting really serious out here, and you guys need to stop idolizing these people. Whoever you idolize has to have some self-worth and some fucking common sense. Not someone that's representing a fucking murder on camera. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber of all time, Mr. Beast, has now been reported to the FBI.
What?
Mr. Beast versus the FBI. It's crazy, right? There's alleged messages between Mr. Beast and one of his former employees, Ava Chris Tyson, right? The transgender, right? Chris, what's his legal name? Remember, I think we said that shit wrong last time. She's a transgender, but she was always Chris? No.
No, it's Ava now. It used to be Chris.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So people call her Chris Ava Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But this was a transgender that was, I think they actually confirmed that Ava Chris Tyson, the transgender from the Mr. Beast team, had like inappropriate messages, right? Because Mr. Beast even dropped her from the team.
On Discord. That was proven.
And then Mr. Beast doesn't even work. She's not in the videos no more.
No.
She has no involvement with
She
with
walked
Mr.
away.
Beast.
She willingly walked away. Yeah, she willingly walked away.
But there's another YouTuber, Rosanna Pansino.
That sounds familiar.
Rosanna Pansino. She sent these messages between Mr. Beast where he was sending to Chris, to the transgender friend, to his friend, Discord messages where he was sending him anime, and you guys confirm with me or this or not. This anime supposedly involves inappropriate minor behavior. And he was like, hey, Chris, you're like this, or something like that. Like, you enjoy this. You'll like this anime because it has to do with minors.
That's sick.
But it could be Rosanna being a hater as a YouTuber, right? Because she's been on Mr. Beast's neck, right? This girl's been on Mr. Beast's neck. She's been one of the people applying pressure to the scrutiny against Mr. Beast. I'll play the clip for you guys, and you guys be the judge of this, especially you guys are more of anime experts when it comes to this.
There's something called hentai, which is anime porn. But
No, that's not that. It's not that.
I've never heard of anime porn that's youth
corn, anime corn.
Anime corn. That's
but it's not even that, bro. Watch. Oh wait, she made more posts. This is Rosanna. So she made a direct post. Oh, she showed the messages.
Oh no, it's getting bad.
So this is the messages between Mr. Beast and Ava Tyson. Let me see if she stops at a certain point. There's memes. I don't know how she has access to this.
Niggas is probably leaking from the inside.
This is crazy. Memes. But I'm not gonna lie to you. If people leaked everyone's private messages at the same time, everyone would probably go to jail. We'd all be in jail with Mr. Beast. And Mr. Beast's not even going to jail. But I want to get to the part, if there was something inappropriate, the anime, does she stop at it? I don't think she stops at it. But there's a clip of her talking about it, so we can just play that. Here we have it right here.
Starting with the sexually explicit photo. I'm going to get to the messages. Starting with the sexually explicit photo of an alleged 13-year-old.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this isn't a work chat.
So Ava Tyson sends a photo of a young-looking girl in a sheer top.
Ivanka Trump when she was 13.
Yeah, and the message reads, so this photo is allegedly of Ivanka Trump when she was 13. Ava thought that this was possibly a 13-year-old, and she's posting it in a work chat. And then
Whoa, I didn't even see this one. So now we have also leaked messages that show also in addition to everything else in the past with the anime stuff, there's messages from Ava Tyson of a minor Trump daughter, Ivanka Trump, in the Mr. Beast group chat. Look at this. Look at Rosanna's eyes.
She's shocked.
Why she act like it's her first time seeing it though? This is what I'm saying. We're like, I get it, the exposing, okay.
Yeah, but it
then
feels
this feeds people's egos as well.
Yeah.
Where like if you're not doing it from a good intention, then it just feels weird. Like look at her eyes. Like why is she like?
She's clearly dragging Mr. Beast down to build
like, this
herself
is crazy.
up. Yeah.
And we don't want to defend no one doing no creepy shit.
No,
by
but there's
all
a way to
means.
denounce evil.
Exactly. That's why I always called out those people that be punching those.
That pedophiles, that shit is weird.
The sex PDF files.
That shit is
weird.
That shit is
These
weird.
guys are just punching these guys, knocking these guys out.
It's a fetish. No, it's a fetish.
It's weird. Like, get them arrested. Let justice be served. But you guys are just like attacking and like you guys want to kill these people.
It's a fetish.
So you're not allowed to do a crime on someone because they do a crime. That's not how this works. You can't fight fire with fire. You know, and also, how are we gonna grow from? There's no growth from that.
And Steak is promoting that. They've been putting their tag on shit like that.
That's Vitaly. I think he stopped doing it, right? I
No.
haven't seen Vitaly do it since. Or am I wrong? I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure I saw a recent video like 2 weeks ago.
Vitaly?
Yeah.
But look at Rosanna.
I've done a reverse image search, and I mean, it seems plausible that it is.
Why would you ever send somebody a picture of a 13-year-old topless?
I'm gonna get.
There's another clip of this podcast. Oh, this is her. This is the same woman, by the way, that called out Mr. Beast because he has a product called Lunchly with KSI and Jake Paul, right? All three of them? Or am I wrong? No, it's just with
It's KSI, Jake Paul, and
Mr. Beast.
And Mr. Beast.
I think all three of them teamed up to make the Lunchly.
No, it is all three, yeah.
She found mold in her Lunchly, and it went viral. And ever since then, a lot of people have been finding mold in their Lunchly because it's the cheese, like a Lunchable box, and then the cheese has mold in it. And this is the same woman right here. I forgot. Damn.
She been on his eyes.
She's trying to kill Mr. Beast's career.
I like that it just says epic ingredient. Oh. Oh my mom would never let us have one. Do I open? These are, okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. They're supposed to be good. It says used by December 8th, 2024, and they're...
So they say October 16th.
Okay, and today's date is October...
16th.
Yeah, and today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. And right when I was opening these, because I thought, let's not just put them on the plate. Let's like put all the food on the plate just to see what they look like. I'm opening this and this is molded. Like that's mold.
Yo, she in her mind, she was like,
wow. God really wants me to take this nigga out.
Yo, that's crazy.
She's ecstatic. She can't believe she ran in. She just stumbled into that.
people look at this mold right here. People have been finding mold in the Lunchleys. There's a whole bin. You haven't seen the story, Marlon? You haven't seen it? This has been everywhere. They keep clowning the Lunchleys. They keep finding mold. But I do want to find the podcast clip of the inappropriate behavior. Oh, right here. Look at this. But there is a community notes about the anime, so you guys are probably gonna agree with this.
Of an anime called Higihiro. It says, I bet Chris would love this show. Why?
What's this show about?
Well, it's interesting that you ask because this show is about a romantic relationship between a 26-year-old salaryman and a 17-year-old high school runaway. It's well known online to be a controversial anime. And this anime is based on even more explicit novels that go into the details of this romantic relationship between an adult and an underage girl.
So Jimmy in the chats is saying, I bet Chris would love this show because it's right up her alley.
Why do you think?
I have a rude awakening to be.
But then, if you look at the community notes, it says that this anime, Heiji Hero, is an anime about working salary man who shelters an abused schoolgirl who had prostituted herself after running away from home. The show focuses on the girl coming to terms with her family history and future prospects in education and relationships.
That is true. I watched that anime.
Okay, so you watched that anime.
It is about that. She had a bad relationship and she was abusing her family, so she ran away. And in order to keep herself from living outside, she would prostitute herself.
Really?
And then she came. This salaryman came across her one night and was like, "Yo, like I'll give you a place to stay, whatever." And then she, because she was used to being prostituted, she was trying to like do the same thing with him. He's like, "Whoa," he's like, "We're not doing that shit." He's like, "We're not doing that shit. I gotta send you back to your family, this and that." And then that's when he starts finding out that he doesn't have like a good relationship with the family, blah blah blah. So then he tells her pretty much that she can stay, but she's gonna work for him So she like does like the groceries and this and that and blah 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 blah. And then he actually helps her fix the relationship with the family and stuff, and it's like a whole thing.
Wow.
But nothing crazy happens between them.
Also, this is only controversial in the States. Japan has a humongous child like a foster care system. It's a mess. So there's a multitude of kids like on the streets in Japan.
If they think that that's a crazy fucking anime,
Not even close. Not even close, bro. That's just the reality of living in Japan.
Yeah, Rosanna gives me the vibes like she's kind of a clout chaser with this. Like she's going too far with this. Are we desperate to just pray for a man's downfall, or are we trying to actually better the circumstance of people dealing with this?
Dubbed her shit?
Something must have happened. Like, that must be some deep-rooted like YouTube beef in the past between them that I don't know of. I don't know.
Because she's never gonna reach a status.
Yeah, like did they ever date? Like there's something like background. Like there's got to be something where maybe something personal. Did he ever insult her or like deny her from working with her? Something. There must have been something in the past. I think that there was something like that, but
it's not like she's comp.
Yeah,
she ain't comp. And especially with the content he's making versus what she makes.
What the fuck is what?
Huh?
Comp.
Like he's not competition to her.
Oh.
They're in two different like sectors.
What the fuck is guy was saying?
I don't know what the
Yo, I thought he meant like she was like
No, bro. We don't
like,
be in the streets.
Yeah, like we don't know.
Nigga, that's what they use.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Comp is like.
Kid lives
I thought you were having like a seizure, bro.
No, comp is literally what they use in sports and all that shit. But they're not. She's not. But that's my point. It's like Mr. Beast and her are not in the same field to be beefing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I don't know.
That doesn't make sense.
Rosanna, let's have a conversation. You gotta.
The mold shit is crazy though.
The mold shit was crazy, and she was the first person to go viral.
Cheese will mold up.
Yeah, technically cheese is supposed to have mold, but obviously who eats their cheese with mold? Nobody.
That's disgusting.
Blue cheese.
Yeah, blue cheese is mold, technically.
Blue cheese?
No, I don't like blue cheese.
Blue cheese is mold.
I love blue cheese.
Yeah, I like mold.
I love blue cheese and ranch. Yeah, see, Kai Richard could have said that.
Stop,
he could have said that instead of pearls and Percocets. The actor Timothy Chalamet, the fans of him had a big Timothy Chalamet look-alike contest in New York, and they were giving away $50 for someone who looked the best like Timothy. Right? Cops arrived, and they tried to cancel the event, and they did actually. So they had to move the event. Cops moved the event. There was a Timothy look-alike that got arrested by the cops. Right? Then they moved it to another place again, and this was the check.
Contest, and we got kicked out of Washington Square Park.
This guy's got it.
They kept walking around.
I feel like I got the cheekbones to it. Like, can you please come to the front? $50.
This is crazy. This took over TikTok over the weekend. This guy who dressed up as Willy Wonka, because remember Timothy is Willy Wonka, the new Willy Wonka. I still haven't watched it. I still gotta watch it. I heard it's bad, but I'm gonna still watch it. He won the contest.
You know what's funny? That's how much white people look alike.
$50. I know, right?
That's literally the joke here. White people look so alike.
And then, look at who was there in attendance. The actual Timothy Chalamet snuck in
to see who's the best lookalike for him.
And he surprised people. But best believe he had that security guard ready.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt.
He had that big black buff guy around him. I believe it was his security guard. Look at him. Ready to knock anyone out. On site.
That's dope. That's dope.
It's a multi-millionaire, bro.
That's dope.
I think he had more people around him. There was like a white guy in the corner with like a suit.
Yeah, it's probably snipers channel.
Probably had a sniper. He probably had a white sniper on the roof. But that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool like fan moment.
Yeah, that's dope that he played into it.
Yeah, because he could have got offended by it on some weird diva shit, but nah. This is a moment for the fans. So shout out to Timothy showing some dope embracement. Someone who didn't show, well, he did show dope embracement, but had a weird fandom moment was Dwanye Wade. Over the weekend, Dwanye Wade received a statue, and it's one of the worst statues I think in the history of sports, because it does not look like Dwanye Wade at all. It looks like Trey Songz when Trey Songz was singing that song, slinging that cracking dope and things and screaming. Right, it looks like someone that got captured, like in some sort of portal, like someone that needs help. It looks like someone. It looks like someone that's struggling. Like it doesn't look like an achievement. It looks like someone that needs a lot of help.
They said he looked like he ran through the fire.
It's really bad, but what makes it worse
was his reaction.
Not even his reaction. He approved of this statue.
No, he didn't.
There's videos of him when they were making the statue, and it was just molded, just a head, and he was approving the statue. He knew that the statue was going to look this way. And he's now reacted to this.
Maybe he saw it, like,
look at this shit, man. The fuck is this?
I feel like whatever he saw wasn't dried.
What the fuck is this?
Bro, why does he look 80?
This is an Asian man.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
This is an old Asian man with, what's that thing that gives you the yellow eyes that Michael Jordan allegedly has? When people drink a lot, the liver.
Yeah, you have a liver failure.
I think it looks like he has liver failure.
Yeah, that's gross.
It looks like was it Jones, whatever the disease is?
It's like Hopsis or something. I don't know. I know you're talking
God
about.
bless.
Johnson? Johnson?
Some bullshit.
Like that.
Yeah.
Bro, this is insane.
Bro, that
this
nigga
is
was
fucked up.
I think he saw it when it wasn't dry.
Nah, bro. This is fucked up.
Because not dry, I could see that look.
This shouldn't be happening. Dwanye Wade is too much of a legendary
of course
basketball player. And look at what the fuck he says. His dumb ass. Look at this.
Wait, you didn't see his reaction when he first saw it? He's like, that don't look
look his reaction now today, a couple hours ago. He's like, I have an iPhone.
See all things, man. See all. It's a lot of talk about me in this world. Y'all gotta know me by now. I care, but I don't. But the social media world is about opinions. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone use y'all opinions. Please talk more about us. Talk more about our statue. Come out and see it. Take some photos. Send some memes. We don't care. It was a special moment. My family.
Jaundice. That's what it's called.
I love. A lot of people don't know. I don't know a lot of people with a statue. Do you? Anybody here? Y'all know anything about the process of a statue? No one out there do neither. And so, it's an unbelievable process to be a part of, and it's a complicated process. And, when sitting down with the Miami Heat and myself, what we wanted to do is we wanted to capture a moment that represented the organization, that represented myself, and represented the city. I felt like we captured
How
that
does that
moment,
represent the organization?
In an artistic form, an artistic way. If I wanted to look like me, I'll just stand outside the arena, y'all, and take photos. You don't need to look like me. It's an artistic version
He's a loser.
Of a moment that happened that we're trying to cement.
But his reaction is completely the opposite.
I'm just, my family and I just woke up today still in disbelief. Still in disbelief that we were chosen, that I was chosen.
You're Dwanye Wade. You're Dwanye Wade. What do you mean? You know you're a legend. Nigga, you deserve 1,000 statues. You're still in disbelief.
I think he did this on purpose.
You should be in disbelief that this shit looks ass.
That I was chosen to be, the first person in this organization's history and this to have that honor, and it's an honor.
Listen to what he says up there. It gets worse.
I appreciate all the comments that everyone has because I'm in on the joke, guys. Like I laugh all the time. Like I'm cool. I saw some memes today that I was like, I got a little Lawrence Fishburne lower jawline. I mean, my jawline is covered with this beard. Y'all can't see it. I didn't have a beard at the time, so y'all can see my jawline a little more. But
so you says it look so this guy. Nah, you can't make this shit up, bro. So it looks like Lawrence Fishburne now to him, but it's a complicated process, and it looks like him in an artistic way. Artistic way, brother. It doesn't look good. You're a multi-millionaire. The Heat's organization is a probably billionaire organization. They can destroy that statue and make you a better one.
Pat Riley not doing that.
Pat Riley don't got.
Pat Riley cheap as fuck.
Pat Riley a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Pat Riley won't buy
Riley.
new players. You think he gonna give that nigga a new statue? You're crazy.
But you guys said that his reaction. There was some videos of his reaction, right? His face.
Where he's like, that don't look like me. I
Like
swear
right
to God,
here.
I saw that
think right
shit.
here. Oh, right here. Look at this.
Let me see if I can find this, bro. I promise you I saw this shit. It was hilarious.
And people were like, he looking at that shit like, over here, look at this one.
Yeah, that was one of them I saw. Yeah, that shit's bad. Even his boy's like, yeah, that shit's bad, bro.
Yo, but the thing is, he didn't mean it that way, but it can be interpreted that way easily. But he didn't mean it that way. He meant it like,
easily.
Damn, like, this is amazing. Like, this is emotional for me.
Bro, look what they compared it to. The I Am Legend.
He looks like I
zombies.
Am Legend, the I Am Legend mummy guy.
Nah.
Look at, so they put the statue with the Miami Heat, doesn't look like him. With his wife, doesn't look like him. With sunglasses,
Bro,
doesn't
that
look like
on his
him.
ass. Oh,
With
here it is. Here it
memes,
is. He literally says
doesn't
it.
look like him.
Who is that guy?
Oh, the Lawrence Fishburne. The Lawrence Fishburne.
Nah, this is crazy.
Oh my God, the Matrix.
Nah, not the Matrix.
Look at this.
bro.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, is that
They got him caught.
Is that fucking Star Wars nigga?
This might be Silver Surfer, nigga, or like Mortal Kombat. What is this?
I think it's the Star Wars shit when Obi-Wan Kenobi gets stuck in. Not Obi-Wan, the other one. Whatever his name is.
Oh
Luke.
my God.
That's crazy.
I can't believe that. Who is that guy? Like, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Who is that guy?
Not you, nigga. That shit not you. That's the nigga who pretends to be you to get change on the street. But
Yo.
that's not you, nigga.
Yo. Nah, nigga, they fucked up bad, man. This guy had to look at here. Look at him, guys.
It's also the
He
same
was a part of the
company that did the Kobe Bryant
process.
statue.
That
And
kinda
that
look
was
like him right there,
being
though.
created progress and
And he has 3 of them. And I wanted to go over, and I wanted to, just be details, right?
Look at
you see them measuring my nose to lip ratio and realizing that you see them to do this.
Can I see the reference photo?
For me,
Like,
about
That's what I'm trying to see. No one's posted the reference photo. Like, what are they referencing? Oh, this is when they made
Cristiano
the
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh my
That shit
God.
was-
That nigga looks shocked.
God damn. This shit is so funny when this happens on the internet. Whenever they fuck up like a statue or like a wax figure.
Dude, we get to have so much fun.
Yo, it's so much fun. Cause like, why aren't they realizing this shit before they release it?
Niggas did not put it through a single focus group.
Oh my God, this is how he looks like. The I Am Legend. Nah, bro.
Literally, bro.
He's fucking stupid for that, man. God, he's too legendary for this shit. Dwanye Wade, man, you let me down. You let me the fuck down. Fat Joe went viral a couple minutes ago because of the Yankees.
They got smoked. I was just about to tell you.
Yankees lost? What was the score?
Yep, it was like 5-0, I think.
Damn, so are they 3-0 now?
Yep, they're about to lose.
They're
They're about to get
losing
swept in the World Series. Yep,
Oh
they
my
lost.
God, the Yankees get swept. No.
Oh, no, it's the bottom of the 9, 4-2.
Don't count us out.
They're still playing. Never mind.
Don't count us out. But Fat Joe walks out. People making fun of Fat Joe. The legendary Fat Joe. I don't know why. 2
outs, 0 people on base.
Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. Use our promo code Ambition. Do some parlays this week with the World Series. Here's Fat Joe performing. I want to do one of like, yeah, let's do this. I don't see nothing wrong. What the fuck do niggas want?
Where's Jay-Z?
Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You think that's what it is? Niggas expect like something like that?
Yeah, I would expect it. You know
But
what's just me to
the
the
West
Yankees?
Coast got Ice Cube.
I'm sorry, bro. But
Fat Joe's not as legendary as Ice Cube?
Dodgers won a World Series like 4 years ago, in 2020. The Yankees haven't been to the World Series since 2009, Vic. This is a major moment in New York. Everyone's saying the evil empire is back. The Yankees are back. Where the fuck is Jay-Z? The guy who made a song about going on the train to the New York Yankees
Bro, the
game.
Yankees don't got money for Jay-Z. They can't afford him.
But Jay-Z should just do that to love of the city, bro.
He should, but that nigga got
Your
his,
whole-
his-
your
one of
whole
his
aura
closest
is it.
friends is in jail for allegedly touching little kid butt.
Where's 50?
He's not coming out anytime soon.
Where's 50? Wait, no, 50's from the 50's from the Bronx, huh?
I think 50 reps the Mets, to be honest.
Oh,
I
that's
think he's a
nasty.
Mets fan.
That's nasty.
Look at this, though.
You know what, man? At least Fat Joe looks good.
But what I don't get, maybe a comparison with the Ice Cube Kill It or something.
Maybe.
Oh damn, that looks crazy. The walkout already looks crazy.
Crazy, yeah.
I don't think can we even play. I don't want to even.
Yeah, Dodgers won 4-2. Yankees are down 3-0.
Fuck. I won't even play because I want to avoid any copyright. But damn, that's dope. He did a mic drop. Look at Ice Cube. Mic drop.
That's crazy.
Fire.
That's wavy as fuck, nigga.
But to be honest, Ice Cube probably performs better than Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe probably hasn't performed in years.
No, he has. He has.
Like on tours? He does tours still?
No, maybe not tours, but shout out to Fat Joe. Steve Harvey went off at Katt Williams. Top of the year, Katt Williams literally went off on everyone. Went off on the whole year. He predicted that people were going to get arrested. People were going to go to jail. People were going to die. God was going to do his job. So far this year, God has done his job on the culture. And it happened after Katt Williams. Who else did he come after? He made fun of these two dudes. Steve Harvey, right? Let's look up one quick joke of Steve Harvey and Katt Williams. He called him, what was it, like the Muffin Man or some crazy shit?
That shit was crazy, bro. He
said he
torched
torched him.
He torched that nigga.
He said something crazy about Steve.
Basically said, you a bitch, nigga.
Now, Steve got a sitcom where he the principal, and he wear a suit, and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business, and it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing.
And he kept saying this, that the Kings of Comedy hated on Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac, when Bernie Mac was a part of the Kings of Comedy.
Because he was the best one.
There's been a long rumor, right? Coincidentally, we have, I think, Viceland or Vice TV drop a special, an hour and something long special of the Kings of Comedy, D.O. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, and Steve Harvey talking about Bernie Mac. It's a Bernie Mac tribute. And then they bring up subliminally, but you can connect the dots, Steve Harvey went off. And he basically is going off on Katt Williams. So he went off on Katt, you know, and I get it. But I think Katt's going to, I think, respond to this, you know.
I hope not. I don't want this to be comedy.
I think it's going to keep going. Because the thing is with Steve Harvey, he can say all this, but there's hypocrisy in this. Because if it didn't have a credence or importance, let's not talk about this, right? They were on a segment. The whole thing is about Bernie Mac, tributing Bernie Mac. Don't talk about it then. But then he spoke about it recently. Was it at the Earn Your Leisure event? Remember the Invest Fest? We played that clip of Steve Harvey talking about the cat shit subliminally. But now we have him doing it again subliminally. At this point, say his name. So just say his name at this point, too.
I think the issue is this, too, bro. They're older than us. They go by moral code we don't go by.
These niggas are in their 50s.
Yeah, so in their mind, it's like, to us, it's normal for niggas to hate. But someone that age is like, bro, we grown ass niggas. We grew up in a different time where you get your ass whooped for talking like that.
Just call me about it.
Just call me about it. You know me.
Yeah.
To us, that's just normal shit. Niggas is hating. That happens all the time. You've said stories. Mars said stories. I've said stories. Niggas will just hate on you and then dap you up like it's nothing. For them, you're a bitch. You a weird nigga. So I could fully see him like upset for real about it. Like an old head upset.
Man. Steve. Listen, also, he does have that radio show. I'm assuming, I'm pretty sure it's definitely successful. There's Steve Harvey. I haven't heard it.
White people probably tune in. He has a different demographic.
It has to be. Because he says 9 million people a day?
I don't doubt
Nigga,
it.
What the fuck?
Old people
It has to
listen
be
to radio.
Sirius XM or something, like satellite radio or something. Like, what the fuck? What 9 million people are listening to Steve Harvey every day?
There's a lot of political, like...
For 4 hours, he said.
Man.
It must be radio only because it has no visual. I haven't seen this radio show visually. It would have been the biggest podcast in the world if it was visual.
Rush Limbaugh is still on radio, and he gets
Did
like...
Rush Limbaugh die?
Or did he die already?
I think he died.
Well, before he died, he was on radio. He was still getting like 7 mil a day, bro. Old people watch radio.
Listen to radio.
Listen to radio, my bad, yeah.
God bless Steve Harvey. Katt Williams, the saga continues. God damn. Now we have Angel Reese.
He did die in 2021.
Went viral because Shaq was flirting with Angel Reese on her podcast, right? Angel Reese had this outfit. Play with no audio. And she went viral for this outfit, right? She's been coming on stage. You know, sexy, beautiful woman. God bless her, very attractive and very talented. One of the best female players right now in basketball. And then Shaq mentioned her outfit.
Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
Oh God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay, all right, all right.
Duncan.
All right.
Bro, ability to dunk. Bro, imagine you.
He went on a tangent for like 3 minutes.
So they clipped it up, right? I believe that Shaq is kind of like an OG to her, right? She has a Reebok deal, and for those who don't know, Shaq, I think him and Allen Iverson, I think they're co-owners now of Reebok. They brought Reebok back, and they're trying to bring Reebok more popular. She has her own signature shoe with Reebok that's dropping next year, and it's a female and male shoe, unisex. Now, I'm assuming obviously she has a relationship with Shaq. He's an OG. He's always been an OG to a lot of like younger basketball players.
Yeah.
And she's a star. She's probably known him for years. But this joke comes off inappropriate.
It's a build-up, though.
It's a build-up because it gets more of like a...
No, before something happened. I sent you the 3-minute clip where he's going on about making basketball and WNBA more profitable. And he talks about how they need to lower the rim so the girls can dunk more so they can be more athletic. Did I send you the 3-minute clip? Check in the beginning. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you. And then that's when he starts joking about, imagine these girls in these dress, like in these short things dunking. Let me see if I sent it to you.
I mean, I'll look it up. It'll pop up right away.
Yeah,
Shaq.
it should. Oh, I sent it to the sex. That's where I sent it.
It'll pop up right away. Watch.
I got you right now. Because it was a long segment. Here it is.
So towards the end of it, he got crazier?
No, it was the beginning. It was, yeah, towards the end is when he gets crazier.
It's
Right,
really?
It's right there.
How many
Wait,
times
I
have
sent it
told
to you
I
too.
love you?
Today.
A lot.
Okay, so if a person knows me, it's like Shaq is Angel's mentor, he would never even cross that line.
It's not
with her.
that.
Yeah.
Not other than that. First person to say that, get out. Like, are you
Oh, but he's refuting. He's saying he's her mentor. That he would never cross that line with her.
what? Why you pretending you love her? One, I do love her. I love her as a daughter. I love her as a beautiful black woman that's making it. But obviously, you don't know me. Obviously, you don't know. If you think I'm messing with Angel Reese, you don't know me. Get out.
So
Wow, she probably dropped that clip on her socials after too.
yeah. So go to
Dead
what
the narrative.
what I just sent you. There was a whole like business strategy that he was trying to propose in that conversation.
Oh yeah, like if she was so merch that way.
Okay,
She
y'all
would've
want them to pay more, but the fans have to do. Y'all making what y'all making. I agree with that. Y'all just have to continue to play and continue to do what you do. But I have a solution for that, and nobody's gonna like my solution.
I'm here.
So let me explain why I came up with this solution first. In women's beach volleyball, let's just say the net is 10. For women, it's lower just a little bit. I'm not saying lower it to 9, 5, 9, 6, but just 9, 9.
Just so we can dunk?
Yes. No, see? And
I hate when men say that.
But listen, that's the only difference.
We start dunking, then what?
Watch. We got shooters. Y'all got shooters. Oh, guys got some handles. Girls got some handles. Oh, we got this.
They got a big ass chain.
We got that. We got talkers. Oh, we got brawls. Only thing is missing is the dunk. And
I don't feel like it still would change.
I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
What? You laughing.
A man is not turned on by no woman that's dunking.
It ain't about being turned on. It's about seeing stuff that you're not supposed to see.
Oh my God. What you mean not supposed to see? There's women that can dunk though.
Why do you think?
Here it comes.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark? Besides her skills,
She can shoot threes from logo.
we never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like, Steph Curry, I love you. Like, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He look like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis. And I'm like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth. So I'm telling you now, if you just lower it like this, right there. I'm not saying go right there.
They're gonna not give us the same value as a man. What you think, we finna make meals?
Yes.
What kind of meals? The people don't even.
Because we do all the stuff.
It was after that.
What the fuck?
So they went on a whole tangent about it. That's why he said, "Oh, imagine you dunking with the little shirt, with the little thing you want."
I think the reason that people though made it more of a thing is because Shaq has been known to be around younger women. Remember there was the clips of him. He went on a date, I think, with Tiana Trump, and these people, and it was that Brittany Renner. like he's been around all these females, right? So
Yeah.
people are like Shaq's a sniper. He's taking all these girls down, et cetera, et cetera. So they're trying to say, yo, he's taking Angel Reese down too. But when you look at these clips with more context, I think it was obviously exaggerated.
He's literally saying,
It's
"Hey,
exaggerated.
if you want more content, joking around, imagine you dunking with that with the shirt or with those pants on."
Yeah, no, this guy was exaggerating. Thank God she dropped that clip too to like clear it up. I like that clip that she dropped. Local news now, but at the same time, it's big news, right? That's the last top. Yeah, it's big news. Yeah, not big news, but it's culturally relevant when it comes to rappers in society and things that are happening right now. But it happened in our city. So over the weekend, and Marlon sent me it as well. There was a TikTok that actual fans posted, right? So for those who don't know, Playboi Carti has a record label called Opium, and it has artists on it. One of the biggest artists on it, Ken Carson. Ken Carson was here in our city, Providence, Rhode Island, over the weekend, right? Sold out show, shut it down, and it was going great. The clips were crazy. He was climbing over a cage. The fans were packed out. It was amazing. But during the show, Ken Carson ended the show, and he left. He made a post saying that the police keep shutting my show down. He said the police shut his show down.
You heard what
But
their excuse
then-
was?
What the TikToker said?
No, like the people on stage. I don't know if I sent you that one.
People on stage? I didn't see that on stage.
They were saying that the excuse was that he ended it because they had blown out speakers.
Fans were mad because fans interpreted this as him leaving after 2 songs. They said after 2 songs he left. Right?
Nigga got a lick.
He came and left. I've spoken with allegedly people behind the scenes. There was, I want to say the proper term. Was it fire? Let me see. I have it right here. The fire alarm actually went off. And then when the Providence Fire Department reset the fire alarm, Ken Carson was supposed to go back on stage and perform. Ken Carson did not go back on stage and perform. Ken Carson's trying to blame it on the police, but it seems like it might not be the case.
What would the police have to do with that?
You know, he says that police are shutting his stage down. My theory is that Ken Carson's trying to be this mysterious rapper and be mysterious and like leave his shows and leave his fans wanting more. I think that's I think that's what's going on here. And it sucks because you feed into this narrative of like this mysterious shit and like, you know, bad things happening at your shows, like to keep it up and get like the mythological being growing of Ken Carson and Opium. But you should have just focused on your fans' performance. Like if you were cleared to perform again, come back out and perform. Right? But then now the stories on TikTok, some people are saying that he said his speakers got blown. You said, Mar?
Yeah, there was like supposedly saying that the speakers were blown out. They were like putting like the mic close to the speaker, and there was like static and shit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, the speakers, blah 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 blah. Well, we love you. Go home safe. Blah 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 blah. Everyone's like, yo, like what the fuck?
I think
how much they paid.
I think that Ken Carson needs to come back to Providence, do another show in Providence. He owes Providence. He owes us another show. It'll get sold out again if he wants to get booked again. He has fans here. People want to support him, and he owes it. He owes it to the public. You know, to be honest, if I'm a fan at a concert and I go see someone perform for two songs,
I'm gonna hate him
and then leave, I'm gonna be mad.
Because Playboi was so lit.
I'm
when
gonna
he
be
came.
mad. But I'll say this time, from what I'm hearing, don't blame the venue. Don't blame the people of the event. You're gonna have to blame Ken Carson. It's falling on Ken Carson's fault. But he's open invite to the city. You know what I'm saying?
And the
this time around,
podcast.
we'll go around this time. We'll go pull up on Ken Carson. You know what I'm saying? Marlon will hang out with Ken.
Marlon can't go anywhere near Opium. They might kill you.
That's true. They might stab Marlon in his titties or in his butt. They're gonna stab him somewhere in his body. They might just stab that nigga in his ankles.
I'm fucking terrified.
And whisper in your ear, I'm misunderstood.
I'm terrified.
You just don't get it.
I'm
Yo,
terrified.
you should be Playboi Carti for Halloween.
You should have been. You should be.
Crazy.
That'd be funny.
I should have bought that merch and had him wear it.
I'm not trying to be gay.
Brown University of Rhode Island here in Providence suspended students for Justice in Palestine organization. These students had a protest that they held earlier this month, and they have suspended these students. Given the severity of alleged threatening, intimidating, harassing actions during the protests, said Brown. A review has started and the organization will be suspended. Wow, so they fully suspended the organization, the Justice for Palestine organization.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yo, Brown really on bullshit.
The university added, although their policies allow for a protest, it can't interfere with normal functions of the university. So they're saying that this protest went too far. Damn. These outrageous actions are merely continuations of Brown efforts to intimidate anyone and everyone who attempts to hold Brown's governing bodies accountable for their explicit support of genocide, apartheid, says the Brown Divest Coalition in a statement in response to this. Right? This seems fucked up by Brown to me, especially when the idea is freedom of speech and freedom of protest. Right? Now, when it comes to this topic, every time now at Brown, whenever there's a Palestine protest or something involving the Palestine,
They're quick to shut that shit
they're
down.
quick to shut it down, arrest the protesters. Like there's
But it
there's
makes
always
sense.
something going on.
Because they have a strong Jewish population there. Their state senator is Sam Zarier. Sam Zarier is Jewish. They have a very strong Jewish community there, so I can see why they're doing this.
Their state senator?
Yeah, Sam Zarier. Sam Zarier is the state senator for that district.
Oh,
And-
state senator for that district?
Yeah. So his district overlaps like Brown and Brown areas. Also, Brown gets funding from a lot of Jewish donors. They also fund Israel. God bless.
Yeah, man. Brown, what the fuck you doing, Brown? Brown. Let's turn that frown upside down. We reported on the story of an 18-year-old man in Central Falls that has been arrested due to the connection of a shooting and the death of a 15-year-old girl. It's been updated. People said that she was 14 in initial reports. Now it's 15. She's 15 years old. She was 15 years old. Rest in peace. From Central Falls. This man is Moises Maldonado, right? The shooting happened Thursday morning, and the actual mayor of Central Falls literally was on camera crying. Till this day, still is unclear what led up to the shooting. There's rumors of it being an accident. There's rumors of it not being necessarily like a targeted shooting. We don't know what the fuck happened. All that matters is that we need to pray for this girl. We officially have the GoFundMe link. I'll post it here, but I'll be happy to announce that this GoFundMe, as of right now, the recording, it went up 1,000 in a couple hours. Wow. They have had for this GoFundMe for this girl. Rest in peace. I don't think does it have her name on the GoFundMe? I'll say her name if it has it on GoFundMe. Doesn't have it. But we have a photo of the girl. Here's the girl. This is organized by Karina Federico. This GoFundMe has raised for this girl, this little girl that passed away in Rhode Island, so far $13,000. $13,000 with over 300 donations so far.
Round of applause to the city.
Round of applause for the city for raising. I don't really see GoFundMes locally get this much money. At all. Right? Rest in peace, the gentleman that died in the pool. There's so many GoFundMes that we share in this community. And, while you're celebrating Halloween this week, if you have $1 to spare, you're buying candy, donate $1 to this girl. Be a part of the example. But so far, that's amazing. Over $13,000. Rest in peace to this girl of Central Falls, Rhode Island. I would love to, Viola Davis. We got to get Viola Davis. Viola Davis is from Central Falls. She could be a spokesperson to be against the violence in the state. And an example was this girl that passed away in her city of Central Falls. So I'm going to keep in touch with Viola Davis. I want to try to get her on the podcast at the end of the year for you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We did walk around, and we might walk around again this week, interviewing people about the election in Rhode Island. Surprisingly, we got to be honest, Noel, a lot of mixed reviews, right? We got people, it was pretty half and half. We got people voting for Trump. We got people voting for Kamala. Have you been seeing the reactions in the comments to the clips? My God.
I have. I don't
People
look at
have
them.
been going crazy debating in these comments when it comes to politics and stuff. But I like it. I like the discourse needs to be happening, and people like they want to defend it, but they defend it badly. Like I saw people like when we interviewed the trans homeless person. What do we care about a trans homeless person's opinion? That's a voter. They can vote. They have an opinion. They can share their opinion. You know, and also we interviewed whoever let us interview them because a lot of people said no.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people said no. A lot of people didn't want to be interviewed about this politics shit. And brown students, a lot of them didn't want to be speakers. They had, no, I'm good. I have to go somewhere. I'm actually late. Okay, God bless you. I'm not gonna interview you for an hour in the streets. Like, how long do you think this interview is gonna be like? You know, but I think that was every single person that we interviewed was posted.
Yeah. No,
and it was posted in the order of the interviews.
Yeah.
So it was like, it wasn't no fake news or propaganda. No, none of that shit. It was literally what just happened. And I'm gonna do some this week with my dad in Spanish. Probably walk around Broad Street. But yeah, what's your quick take on reactions to like seeing that shit so far? And obviously, you were shocked by what the Trump people that we got in person. A lot of people saying they were gonna vote for Trump.
I wasn't shocked by that at all. I get it. I don't think that's a reflection of the state, though. The state's still blue at the end of the day. I think my shock is just how ignorant people are. The comment section is just filled with it too. You're not gonna change someone's mind in the comment section.
Yeah,
they're convinced, and you're not gonna change their mind if you're not actually having legitimate dialogue. Like Vic said, insulting people doesn't change the issue. It's very depressing, the state of affairs we're in, because I started debating politics when I was 11 in like middle school. So like to watch political discourse.
We've all been on this.
Nah. It's not even like that though. It's just like I've seen like political discourse. I remember watching Mitt Romney and Obama debate, and it was such a beautiful thing in 2012 because they were so civil about it. And it's like the deterioration of the civility has gone so drastically to a point where you go online, it's like you people who don't want to debate for real. You just want to prove you're smarter than someone else.
Yeah. And want to burn ballots.
Yeah. And burn ballots. And it's like, and the funny thing is, for someone who actually has studied a lot of political science, economics, philosophy, I'm reading a lot of your statements. You guys are wrong. Like, you're so bold in your ignorance, and it's like, it's easier to just not say anything, but I'm part of the problem. My professors are part of the problem. I don't understand why the people who are highly educated and informed are so quiet right now. It's very interesting what's happening. Because there are professors at the university who could be having meetings. They could be having community conversations.
Yeah.
And they are
Could be
nowhere
reaching
to be
out to us. Seeing those clips, they could reach out to us.
Nowhere to be
They
found.
haven't reached out to us.
There are a lot of intelligent people choosing to stay quiet. And once you lose leadership is when you lose everything. Because then you're just left to a bunch of people arguing amongst each other who don't understand what they're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. And to be honest, I was more shocked by seeing those locally, like, minorities locally that answered being more either in between
or Trump. Yeah.
And then the white people locally we interviewed, Kamala. Like the guy that looked like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris all the way. Wrote for Kamala Harris all the way. The guy from like Ireland. I'm like, yo, this guy's accent is amazing. And like Kamala, he even let us talk, Mar. We were walking by him. He didn't even let us talk. He was like, he grabbed the mic. He was like, Kamala Harris all the way. And I'm like, wait, oh. And then he said it again. Vote for Kamala Harris all the way. I'm like, God damn. Like he had a feeling like
he knew what
he
we were
wanted
talking
to
about.
just say that shit.
I'm telling you, it was your mic, nigga.
The red mic, people think that he said that the red mic gives Republican vibes. It could be.
I'm telling you.
It's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get a blue one, I guess, now. Or like, I don't know. I like the red. Red's gonna stay. I like it. It stands out. I
Yeah.
think red's cool. Unfortunately, obviously it stands
We
for
do
something.
black.
Nah, everyone does black.
That's not good.
No more.
I hear it.
Red stands out.
But I hope this is a call of action to the professors and the leaders of the community.
Yep.
We need to have more conversations. It should not just be us on the street interviewing people. Like, please educate the public.
Yeah, because no one else is really doing anything like this locally.
At all.
And last election, I didn't do it. No one's doing nothing like we're doing. So, listen, we might keep it going. I don't see why not. You know, I might reach out to Jill Stein. We might get her in the studio. Shit might get hectic. We might get an actual presidential candidate
Oh, me and Jill Stein might argue for 3 hours.
in here. So we're going to keep you guys updated.
She'll come. And I promise you I'll torture her ass. Because I know her game. Nah, it's cool.
And then you kiss her after.
I might kiss her after. She's a beautiful woman.
Just joking, Jill, or anyone that
But
takes
you're running for
the
president, but you
podcast too serious.
haven't won a single state position.
Man,
Very interesting.
we love you all. We appreciate you all. Rhode Island to the world. Thank you very much. Hopefully you guys got entertained, informed, heard some capping like we do every week. And we'll see you next week. Club and Mission Podcast. Love you guys. Subscribe. Smash that like. Show love to each other. Kiss each other. Don't burn ballots. Please. Bye.